Hello, Jessica Stone. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, as you come in tonight. Where, oh, where could that bud be? Calling bud grower, bud grower, bud grower. Maybe it works when I call him 3 times. Wonder where Bill is. Yes, Graham, good to see you. Let a few more people come in here. Brian Cooper. Evening, Coopy. Bill Edmond, good to see you. Pretty quiet tonight. I know Chuck Bronson's live. Not much else going on. Maddie Madness got some good news. I got some good news. We'll let some more people get in though. Meanwhile, get my chat set up. Hello, Dawn. Welcome. Berlin Flowers. Welcome. Pretty quiet here. But I think it'll pick up as we go along. Upstate. Howdy. Thank you for stopping in. I sent you an update on your lens. You should have that by now. If anybody wants to come up, feel free. Uh-oh, yeah. Have to do it a different way. I'm just glad I'm able to come up tonight. Somebody tried to get in my computer today, but I blocked their attempt. They did mess up one of my browsers, though. Everything else is just fine. But my VAS caught them. All right. Crazy Frenchman, welcome. Well, the good thing is... All right. Crazy Frenchman, welcome. Well, the good thing is... All right. Crazy Frenchman, welcome. Wow, okay. Echoing myself. There, I fixed it. That's more gooder.
Sorry, I left my bag on the phone.
The good news is I finally got a hold of my wife again. What they did is when they gave me the phone number, they transposed the first two numbers of the exchange. So instead of 361, they gave me 631. Well, that was backwards. Any wonder I couldn't get a hold of her. So I got the social worker involved. We talked for half an hour. He showed me, as usual, rehab food sucks. She said, send me a pizza for lunch tomorrow. I said, well, you won't eat but one slice. She says, yeah, but the nurses will enjoy it. I said, all right, I'll order a medium pizza and medium cheese sticks, and you can have a slice and whatever, and let them have the rest. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. Oh, breaking the flaw. Oh, hot message. Yes, if you could give me a cup of ice, that would be nice. Thank you. I don't know. Show me your face, please. Oh, come on. I need more than that.
I'm a flash in the pan.
First, it was a three-way with Big E, and now it's a flash in the pan.
Yeah, I was flashing you. I was flashing you. You saw that.
I did. My eyes, they're just not the same.
I flashed you at least 7 times.
I know. Oh, my God.
On and off, on and off.
Oh, seven.
Yep.
Freedom, just a second. 7 freedom audits. Just a minute. 7 freedom. Please show me your face. All right. Touch your nose, please.
Do you have ID?
Are you over 18?
Where are you coming from? Where are you?
I'm coming from 420 Cop Watch. They're all getting ready to jump over to y'all.
Okay.
All
well,
right. Wait a minute. I got crazy Tammy over here. Tammy, no nipples. No nipples. Otherwise, you're going down.
No
wait a
nipple.
minute,
No
going
nipple.
down.
Yeah, we got a warning about our educational tea wasn't fit for children. So this is
Yeah,
the
I
hair,
gotta
this is the areola,
Yeah,
this is the nipple.
Hey,
No,
ladies.
we got a warning about that. We don't want to strike the channel.
Can I use pasties?
I guess I'm going to have to use pasties from now on.
You're a redneck. Just throw some duct tape.
That shit hurts. I've
No.
done that before.
Get that gorilla.
That's what I
Hey.
do.
Hey, get that gorilla tape, man. It works best.
Oh yeah.
It is.
No, I
It
don't need
is.
a waxing. Oh no.
You won't need to wax it if you use Gorilla Tape.
You're gonna need nipples if you put that on.
Yeah, you won't have nothing left when you.
Gorilla
You're
tape.
going to use a curling iron gently a couple of times before you try to pull it off.
What's that?
Use a warm curling iron. Make sure the adhesive is nice and melted, so it's off.
You better.
No, not. Hey, don't do that to him.
No.
No. It's
Do
a hair
not do
dryer.
that. Do not do that.
It's a hair dryer.
Hair dryer.
Something because
God, you're trying to give the guy 3rd-degree burns.
You don't want that freaking adhesive latched on when you pull it. I know what duct tape feels like to my chest hair. Okay, because we had a deal where if we could get a certain amount of money in a certain amount of time, I would put duct tape all over my chest and pull
Oh,
it
oh.
and
Oh, you nut.
Hey,
pull it off. If they did it, well, we raised that money in a matter of minutes when I said that. So I went out and I bought a thing of duct tape and I put it all over my chest hair. And when I ripped that crap off,
Oh, oh.
hey, I'll tell you what. KY, you said that you're the man here for this. I say we put some money up and we get him a hair dryer and we get him some Gorilla Tape. I know you see where I'm going with this, KY.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see where you're going with it, Maddie. What's up, Maddie?
y'all could do all this, but you got to get. There's one very big consensual part that you aren't getting consent from, and that's the party that you want to get this for.
Oh, I figured that part was pretty solid if the money was there.
Well, actually, if there's some good money in it, I'd do it just about anything, not everything.
Welcome, Emmett and SM, Lynn Ann.
Hi, guys.
But there are certain things that even money
Tammy.
cannot buy with me.
420.
What are you talking
Yes.
about? I heard you voted
Can
for
I help
Biden.
you?
I voted for Biden.
Okay,
Actually,
why
you know
not?
who I actually voted for?
Yes,
And
can I help
this
you?
is why I say the votes are all wrong because they did. You want to know why I say the votes are all wrong? You want to know who I voted for? And they never showed a percentage for this fucker. I voted for Mickey Mouse.
They probably got 30%.
I voted
Mickey Mouse never showed up on them damn percentages of votes, did he?
I voted for Jorgensen. I'll be straight. I voted for Jorgensen.
I don't know. My wife wouldn't tell me who I voted for.
Yep. And at his house, everything he says goes right out the fucking window.
Right.
Yeah.
He's in charge. His wife said so.
Yep.
I live with fear, and sometimes she lets me go out.
Thank you, guys. I needed this breather. I appreciate it.
Oh, so did I. I had a
That's
rough
why
day.
we're here. How
Well, I
are
got
you,
good
Maddie, honey?
I have good news. For those of you who weren't here earlier, the reason I couldn't call my wife was when they called me and I talked to my wife the day before, then they gave me the phone number. They transposed the first two numbers of the exchange. So
Wow.
instead of 6-3 is 3-6. So boom, problem solved. Talked to her today. She's feeling much better, much more responsive. Totally. She was very cheerful. She said, in fact, rehab facility food sucks. Can you order me a pizza for lunch tomorrow? I said, certainly.
Are they less dyslexic?
I'm sorry.
Are they less dyslexic? I mean, dyslexic?
I hope.
Are
Anyhow,
we
I told
talking
her,
about
I said,
cops that dick lick? Is that what you said?
I said,
No.
Oh,
No, I
I
said,
know
are they
you-
dyslexic? They got the numbers all mixed up.
just the
oh,
first
okay.
two,
My bad.
so
My
it
bad.
could have been.
I only caught part of that. Sorry.
No problem. So you actually did get to talk to her after I talked to you?
Yeah, I spent about 40 minutes talking to her today, and she
Yes.
was listening to some. They actually had a bunch of the interns and nurses from the other side, the
Okay.
permanent resident side, who are musicians, and they were playing gospel music and country music in the cafeteria. They had people 8 feet apart, and there was only about 40 people allowed in the cafeteria, and she was in there watching that when the social worker came and talked to her and pulled her out of for a few minutes so she could talk to me. And I said, all right, so when you get back to your room, call me. And then the social worker gave her the home number, and we talked. And
Awesome. That's a blessing, man.
Yes,
no,
it is.
no, just the fact that she said, "Oh, rehab facility food sucks," means she's much more cognitive.
Oh, yummy.
Mama,
Special
who-
dark chocolate.
I
Hey,
had,
Maddie, can I say hi to you, Maddie?
hi.
Hi, honey. I love you. I love you, Maddie.
I love you too.
And then
I had court today.
Oh,
How'd your court go?
yeah.
Well, another continuance, and him and the attorney are continuing the state attorney. Now, get this: the plot thickens. Dun dun dun. I'm sorry, I had to be a little dramatic.
let me drop her down.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's not too low, midway is fine.
Just underneath Tammy, that's all.
Hey, it's not above me, you below me. So anyway,
Maddie's awesome. Maddie's awesome.
Genoa is lurking. Watch out.
so are you guys ready for this? The plot does actually thicken. So the state attorney that is prosecuting me just came from the state police as the lead attorney for the state police in St. Augustine, the same police department that charged me. And he, by accident, ended up with this after he's the one that put forth the effort that said that these should be prosecuted.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just, by coincidence.
Just so happens.
Yeah, just so happens. Just so happens.
So again, KY to the rescue, at least for a third of it right now. It's going to cost me more money, and it's going to cost them more money in the end.
I can't.
Mhm.
Oof.
I've got James Eric McDonough, and he's got all of his research notes, everything. He can't give me advice, but he can give me his research notes, and he can give me his stuff.
Yep.
He's the
Yep.
one that won in the 11th Circuit. They are so fucked. But the whole thing is that, guys, Adams v. State is a Supreme Court ruling, and Department of Agriculture versus Edwards, it has standing in the entire state. In the entire 11th Circuit, and then
Really?
get this, guys. Last month, get this. There is another one, and I don't know the name of it. Eric just told me about it. My attorney told me about it today. There was another case last month. And when quoted, and my case is exactly parallel to this case. When quoted, there is no qualified immunity. None. Zero. Zip. Out the window. Fuck you. Your pockets are going dry.
Awesome.
Doesn't get any better than that.
And guys, I'm going to tell you this. I prided myself on 7 years of not suing. I have been doing this, and I have not been arrested, guys, as an active and arguably, I will argue with anybody, one of the most aggressive and verbally abusive auditors on YouTube.
The-
And I'll argue with anybody, because I'll tell you what, go look at my last one where they tried to charge me with breach of peace. He went out and solicited the charges. The state's attorney looks at it and says, "You solicited these charges. Charges dismissed."
wow. Awesome.
Damn.
I'm in pretty much the same boat, Maddie. I had the judge recused, and the same judge that threw me in jail tonight is the one who signed the warrant.
Recuse him. Get him off of that fucking case.
No conflict there, huh?
Just whatsoever, right?
I was telling everybody here, I'm going to go through. I found the fee waiver for the civil rights lawsuits.
You're going in the wrong direction, homie.
I'm poor. I can't
If it was
hire
me-
an attorney. I can't
If it was
do
me,
nothing.
I'm going to tell you right now, if it was me, I'd spend about 4,000 hours on how to do sanctions. If I were you, and that was me, I spend about 4,000 hours on how to do sanctions, and I'm not exaggerating.
They got me going to court 23rd, the 29th, and the 30th. Go
God,
figure on that one.
KY, you got to get me an experimental, dude. I got to be able
You
to
like
fly the
this one?
country, man. I got to be able to fly the country, dude.
Hey, I don't have the pockets like Steven Musel or
You take get
Man.
Steve Usel, man. Get that dude. Tell him I need a Quicksilver ultralight, and I'll go down and get my sport pilot's license and have laptop will travel.
You know, if you get one of those gyrocopters
Right.
and you keep it below the radar line, you don't even have to worry about that.
Yeah, below 400
Well,
feet,
there's
right?
I'm going actually. I'm in the process right now of starting my own business.
Good for
And
you.
I'm getting the state of Florida to fund it and Social Security to fund it.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So the idea is to go out and get an ultralight, like a Quicksilver or one of those types that's a 2-seater. Okay. I need a 2-seater. I don't want dual controls. I just want a 2-seater so that I can put my luggage back there and grab my dog and fly with my dog. The plan is I'm
Is
going
your
to.
luggage that big? You need 2 seats.
Well, I gotta have a big enough seat for my
Never
other
mind.
ass cheek.
Never mind.
I gotta have enough
Maddie
seat for my
does have
other
some
ass
pretty
cheek.
big balls. Yes, Maddie does have some pretty big balls.
Hey, I'll tell you what, and they weigh a lot. I'm gonna tell you right now, steel balls weigh a lot. Okay, I'm only 140 pounds with steel balls. Okay, that's why I'm 255. You guys got to realize. Okay, when you get up in front of a cop and flip him off and say, "Kiss my ass," so I can turn around. Okay, you've got steel balls. When you
Steel
tell a
balls.
cop,
Hardened steel balls.
when you tell a cop, listen, I 100,000% refuse to ID you. Go fuck yourself. You might have at least some aluminum balls. I don't know if they're steel, but they got some type of cling to them.
Oh, here's one for y'all. Maybe I should take a picture and post this. Guess what the main restriction of my bond is?
My nuts.
Uh,
That's what we were just talking about. I'm sorry. I just tried to stay on topic. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
These nuts. These
Hey,
nuts.
did I get you yesterday? Who? These nuts. Shut up.
Maddie,
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay,
allowed
guys,
to
let's see you
interact with any law enforcement whatsoever. If I do, in any capacity whatsoever, I get revoked.
Wait a minute. What
It's
state?
on my bond.
What state?
Arkansas.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I tried getting a hold of you a
Oh
few
my
months
God,
back.
dude, no. File a federal injunction, file a federal lawsuit.
That's what I was telling you I'm going to do.
They just violated your first, fourth, fifth, sixth, eighth, 14th. They possibly violated their own 10th Amendment. They overrode the Constitution. Are you fucking kidding me? No, they don't have the right to do this. What? Oh,
The first time they put me in jail, Maddie, I had 13 seizures in the prison. My
Okay.
wife wasn't even notified.
Okay, this is what you do. You go to your local federal district court.
I did. They threw
Online.
me out.
No, online.
I
You do it
got to
online.
go to Fayetteville.
No. Listen to
Fort
me.
Smith threw me out.
Shh. Stop.
Okay.
Okay. If it was me, I would go to the court website. Okay. I would go to the pro se paperwork.
Okay.
Download the PDF paperwork. You may have to install a program or two to read it. Okay. Download.
DCF, Adobe DC Reader is free.
There's a bunch of, but these are court. These might be a little different.
Right.
It's a different application. Anyway,
Thank
you
you.
might have to download a reader for it. Okay.
Okay.
Download the pro se paperwork. Okay, and at least read it. Get online. Start studying some similar cases to yours. That's what I would do. Okay, find cases that are similar to yours. You can pull those documents from the court. You can go right to the court and pull those documents. You can look at the complaint. You can look at any motions, and you can read the motions, the whole
Any
9 yards.
rebuttals?
This is all court. This is all public information. Okay.
All
You
right.
study that. This is going to take you. You have get online in Florida. We have it's either 3 or 4 years on civil rights violations. It's going to take you, and I'm not exaggerating, 3,000 to 4,000 hours. 3,000 to 4,000 hours, and that's not coming from me. Okay, that's coming from Dr. James Eric McDonough, a man with 2 doctorates degrees. It took him
Wow.
4,000 hours to get his first case to the 11th.
Yeah, I was getting signed into college this morning after I was going to do that thing when they arrested me. So I missed my FAFSA deal for college.
Still have time. You still have time. You still 2 weeks. So, don't
Thank
worry. You can even start another week. You can even be a week late because the first week is all introductions and bullshit.
Yeah.
All right, cool. A lot
Take
of
a breath.
stress.
Take a deep breath. Okay. And just listen to what I said. And if you can't remember, just play this video later. And
Exactly.
and
Thank you.
Be sure you download it so you can reference it.
yeah, and then if you need something like, hey, can you take a look and shepherdize this case for me? Then I can help you, because that's a 3 or a 4 minute thing for me to do. Okay, I'm working on 5 lawsuits and 2 appeals on 2 tickets. Plus, I'm taking copyright law next term. Okay, so I don't have like a whole lot of hours to give to people. If you come to me and you call me, it's got to be something like, hey, can you shepherdize this real quick? And email me the results. Yeah, I can do that. I can copy and paste it, and I can do something like that. That's quick and easy. I can't sit there and diagnose your case for you and do all that. You have to do that. You have.
No. I was there. I'm the one involved with all the civil rights violations against my person and my
You have-
family.
Exactly.
Actually, a few years ago, they threw my primary kids out of primary school because they didn't like me. Kicked them out of school. No education.
Man. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. If you can't find a civil rights attorney to take this, there is something wrong, because
I
right
got 26 attorneys recorded here in Arkansas telling me flat out to my face, there is not one attorney who will represent you, because I have 5 misdemeanor warrants in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania doesn't give a shit for the last 20 years. I don't give a shit for the last 20 years. I guess these morons are super special here in Arkansas.
Image is everything. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll try to use
The other
that
thing
against
is, it took that doctor that long to research
you
his
in,
case.
in the court of
but
law, and they know it.
The things that he found, if they're in parallel, he saved you a lot of time.
Yeah.
So it may not take you that long, because that
No,
research.
I still have to go in and I have to read everything word for word as he did. I have to get the same understanding that he has.
Right.
In order to get that same understanding, I have to work almost twice as hard because of the brain damage from my birth disease. So it takes me, for me to get an A, if it takes you 10 hours, it takes me 25.
God bless.
So I have to read it over and 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 over to memorize it.
I know
And
how
once I
that goes,
memorize it-
Daddy, but that's because of concussions I've had through my life.
Yeah, well, this
Yeah, no
is from
doubt.
a birth mother that didn't know how to stop partying.
I told
Oh.
you stop chasing parked cars,
There
Sammy.
yeah. Baseball bats to the head, freaking playing street ball, freaking playing football.
All of the above. Yep.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I've had 15 major concussions in my lifetime. Had a piece of wood fall out of a one and a half story rafter. The 2x6 fall out of a 1.5 story rafter, hit me inside the head. It left a dent in the side of my head. All sorts of shit. My dad started me out by hitting me in the head with the belt buckle as hard as he could when I was 6 years old. So that was my first major concussion.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I've had a lot of shit happen to me in my lifetime, and trying to learn stuff. It takes me a long time to learn it, just like you saying. And then also having dyslexia, I have to where it takes normal people. Let's say a normal person can read a book in like 2.5 days. It would take me almost like 6 or 7 days to read that same book because I have to slow myself down. And I've even tried reading stuff out here on my channel, off the website, so they know word for word what they're saying on the website. And I'm like, I give up, guys, because if I don't give up, we'll be here for 2.5 hours.
And I could
give them the link.
Late because it would probably take me 122 days, 42 hours, 22 minutes, and 18 seconds. And it just that's so much time to waste. I don't even know what I would do in that time, but I know it would take me that long.
And that's why my uncle was a big part of my training, because my uncle said, screw learning it by the book. Let me give you hands-on training.
Welcome to E.
We
I learned a lot of hands-on training.
Tell his son, screw you. And then he loaned his son the car afterwards.
I got another surprise today.
All right. Oh,
nice.
Look at that.
That one on that red really turned out good.
Oh, that red
I
is
like that.
sexy. That red is sexy. I'm sorry, but
Thank you.
that red is sexy.
Wow, does fantastic job.
Wow.
She's talking about making ceramic, not ceramic, but what is that called? The stuff that you use, the resin.
The resin, yes.
Making some knives and things like that out of it.
I thought you was just going to give me two, but you gave me two of each. So I gave two to my son to use downstairs.
Well, cool. That's why they call her Jen.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, she was showing off.
Well, actually, I knew Jen well long before she was doing that, and she was still wow before then.
Well, but
she was exceptional. She was exceptional for helping the community. She was exceptional for being a good moderator and everything else. So she was
She bakes really cookies. I hear she bakes some really mean cookies. She said she baked some really mean cookies on a panel one time.
I can believe that too.
Yeah, I believe that she bakes some really mean cookies. Mm-hmm. I bet you those cookies look right at you and you're just like, whoa, I ain't messing with them. They look pretty mean. You get near them, they go, don't go near there. It's like a protective dike, It's oh no, I'm sorry, woman in comfortable shoes. I apologize. My bad. I didn't mean to say that.
And by the way, I forgot to say this when I came over here. This is a 420 raid.
Oops.
Oh, by the way, 420 was here.
Wow. Hey, can I ask y'all another question?
Jen, here's why we were talking about you, Jen. I got my box from you today.
Yeah, better than anybody we know. I know you can ask questions better than anybody we know. Go ahead.
Thank you, Maddie. Hey, that ticket I got coming up on the 23rd for speeding, the cop met me 7 miles prior at an overpass. He was coming over the bridge. I was turning on the on-ramp going up the highway. 7 miles later, he pulls me over for doing 90 when he was doing 80. And the big deal of that is, Maddie, the only person I said that to was his captain at his barracks. I called up and bitched about Stadies doing excessive speed up that stretch of highway. So when he pulls me over, he gives me the ticket. He comes back and says to me, you're going to bitch about me doing 80 when you're doing 90. It's on video. See how much better I'm liking this?
I would have said, well, it's better than your wife bitching about you to me all the time. I would have come back with something, it's better than that clown costume you're wearing and pretending you're somebody. Come on now. Why don't you go welfare and get a real job?
Amen. But here's my question. On the ticket, we were going westbound. He wrote eastbound.
No, you can say no all you want. You get into court and it's minor facts. It's minor facts.
Really,
Yeah,
really.
that's
So that's not a
semantics.
technicality.
Minutia. It's minutia. It's gonna
Wow.
add up to minutia.
Yeah.
They're gonna what they'll do.
They're gonna yank my license.
They'll put in
Damn
an
it.
amendment to change the direction, and the judge will approve the amendment, and the traffic ticket is now westbound, and it happened that fast.
Or they'll just say, or they'll just do like I seen in one court down there in Florida, there in Taylor County.
Amend it.
They said it was semantics. Don't worry about it.
No, they'll amend it. They will amend it because it can't be improper information because of appeals and processes.
Exactly.
They'll amend it is what they'll do. And what it'll be is,
Wow.
Your Honor, the officer had just gone through an extremely high rate of speed at 90 miles an hour, pulled over, his adrenaline was pumping. He put the wrong direction on there. We motioned to to amend the direction of the road because of the stress. These officers are human, Your Honor. Yes, motion granted. Move on.
Next.
Yeah.
Oh no, but the whole point I'm saying is where I seen this cop was 7 miles prior, and the pullover was about a minute and 20 seconds later. I was doing 115 to catch up to this SOB.
You just
He was gone that quick.
listen, man. People watch this, including cops. So,
Oh no, I've already told him that. I'm not worried about
okay.
that part of it.
All
What
right.
I'm saying is I made complaints prior to the captain of the barracks. That's the only person I told those complaints about those cars being bitched at. How is one of your officers going to know what's supposed to be a private complaint to an administration, and you're going to come up and mention that same comment to that citizen?
And why do you think we mention them? You know, that's why you do things like I've been leading the Putnam County Sheriff's Office. I don't tell KY what I've been doing to them, and they've been falling for it every single time. They fall for it every single time. I've got 5 lawsuits right now that they're probably all going to just compile into one. They're going to bundle into one. And honestly, pro se, my first lawsuit, I'll be lucky to see 25,000 out of all of it. The second lawsuit, I got to get rid of this charge first. But as soon as I get rid of this charge, this is an identical lawsuit to one of my best friend's lawsuits. So,
God bless you. I hope you do better than that.
you know Doc Justice, right?
No,
James Eric McDonough, True Homestead.
no.
Oh man, dude, you don't know the OGs, man. Where you been? How long? You ain't been on the set that long? Come on, man. Really?
I'm Brent, dude. Young lady, this all started from me delivering a FOIA to a judge and recording it.
Oh, and they got you for wiretap?
No. In the state of Arkansas, you can record anybody with the other party's consent. That means the person recording it doesn't have to ask the homeowner what they're recording. They can just go and do it because they're a part of the conversation or the parties that are there. You see what I'm saying?
It's a one.
Yeah, they're a one-party state. Yes, Arkansas is a one-party state.
Okay, exactly. So with that, it's also a First Amendment protected activity. It's already got case law behind it, standing with, I guess, the 9th, 11th, and also the Supreme Court. I can't remember the exact case laws, but stating we have the right to film our public officials. Doesn't mean just cops. It means all of them.
Well, it's this is really funny too, because the state law, technically, the state law reads that I violated the law. That's what the state law reads. Okay. However, comma, all the federal rulings and all the other rulings around the state and in the district and U.S. Supreme Court all state that I have a federal and a state right to record every conversation with any state employee. And Adams v. State takes it one step further and says that I can record any business that I call.
Mm-hmm.
it's a part of memory recall for me. I lose my
And
memory a
here's
lot of
you
times.
another part to that, Maddie, that I found out. And if they automatically say they are recording you, that is automatic consent to you to record them,
Correct.
according to court.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
Right,
Yes.
but she never said that. If you listen to my phone conversation and it's on YouTube, you can go to my channel and you can listen to it. Nowhere on it does it say that it's a recorded line.
Okay.
Okay, but it doesn't have to. Okay.
Right.
And it doesn't matter whether she tells me that or not. Okay, because under McDonough v. Rundle, not only can I record, I can go into that state police office. I can have a hidden microphone, a hidden camera, and I can record anything that they bring me in to see.
Yeah.
They bring me in to see it in the police agency, I can record it.
They are allowing you into that area. That is their permission.
Yep. And you can't trespass the eyes. And if my eyes can see it, then I can say I remembered it. And if I can say I remembered it, then I can record it.
Yep. You're right.
Here in Arkansas, it's 2915-105. It's the inspection, examination, and copy law.
Admission Constitutional Crusader.
Oh,
Welcome, MCT.
Are you ready for this? Right?
Yeah.
You hear about all this drama with some of these other channels. Well, let me enlighten you a little bit about doing something to citizens here in Florida. See, Florida has this really cool civil rights law, and it's for civil lawsuits, and it's really, really cool. It's called the Florida Long Arm Statute. That Florida Long Arm Statute lets me reach out and touch anyone in the world. If let's say you recorded my conversation on a phone call and I had an expectation of privacy. If you recorded that phone call and you publish it online, I may not be able to get you arrested, but I can come after you civilly. And the state of Florida has the power from the government to come after your assets and get me what I need through treaty.
That falls under a defamation clause, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes, and all these people in Scotland, Ireland, the UK.
Wow.
Look what the girls did to me.
It goes to all of it, man. It does. I don't care if you're in Pakistan. I can sue you. Yep. It's called the Florida Long Arm Statute. And
Yeah, I've heard of that before. Yes.
So it's a really good statute. I can reach out and touch somebody that phone conversation. Oh, did you really? Well, by the way, it's not where you originate. It's where the crime originates. And the crime originated in Florida. Therefore, now there is a 3rd-degree felony warrant out for your arrest if you live in the United States.
Wow.
Yep. Until you pay proper restitution.
There's no price. There's a 3rd-degree felony warrant. You're going to be tried like I am being tried right now for the same exact crime.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing the government's about. If it's about charges, you can bet your bottom dollar they're going to do it.
Yeah, you ain't paying a fine and getting out of it, okay? If that was the case, I'd be like, hey, KY Packer fan, man, let's just pay for this shit and get done with it so we can sue them.
I say proper restitution is you have to be satisfied as the complainee.
No, once I complain, it gets taken out of my hands. It goes into the state's hands, and it becomes a crime. Once they file what's called information on that, all I become is a witness. I'm no longer the complainant. Now the state is the complainant.
The long arm statute, yes, is just for Florida, correct?
There's several states that have these long arm statutes. This is something that's written into many states, actually. You might even have
to check. Jen, you just have to check.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds real interesting.
I'm sorry, I haven't been reading the chat, guys. I apologize. I was watching the cam like you guys. I apologize. Let me see. My date with the web took me out to dinner. Okay.
It says most states have instituted long arm statutes of some sort.
And if anybody needs like any kind of like shepherdizing or something like that, if you come across a case and you're not sure about it or something like that, you can email me at contactc.corner@yahoo.com. Give me what case you want me to type in, and I can do a copy and paste of what comes up. So,
Appreciate it.
and I do that for free. I don't charge. I'm not, this is, and it isn't legal advice. You're going to have to read it and interpret it yourself. I'm not going to give you an opinion.
So, No Name, are you in a red light district?
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry, No Name. We're coming, buddy. We're coming.
All right. I hear you. Hey, I didn't know you guys are live, and I just looked down and somebody told me that you guys are up here on panel. So I overheard you guys talking about the long arm statue. I bet I actually hit with the long arm statue. So I was hit with the Massachusetts long arm statue. And all I'm going to say about the Massachusetts long arm statue is that they said that they said I did something, right? When I was in a state, right? Let's pretend I was in Georgia, okay? And let's pretend that somebody took out a restraining order on me, and let's pretend I don't know how to say this. Let's not use me for a reference. Fuck this. Let's not even say anything anymore. All I gotta say is that basically, person A and person B all right. Person A of a restraining order, right? Person B of the restraining order, so they can't have contact. Well, all right. If person A is in, let's say, Connecticut, and person B is in Georgia, and let's say there's a third party involved that's in Florida, right? And let's say the restraining order is taken out of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Well, what happens if person B made a phone call, right, to person C, but person B and C do not have a restraining order against each other, nor was anybody involved in the so I don't know how Commonwealth of Massachusetts was involved. But yeah, that's a long arm statute. You can be hit with it.
It hurts, doesn't it?
That was what the prosecutor was trying to say to me when I was fucking fighting it for a year and a half.
Yeah, it's a bitch, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, especially that if you never were served it, and especially number two, if you were never fucking in the state and you never were a resident in that state, you never had a business in that state. So, I mean, these are all things cited in case law. I mean,
you can commit a crime in another state from another state.
Right, but now, if all three individuals were not in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, how do we evolve the Commonwealth of Massachusetts?
Does the Commonwealth of Massachusetts have a statute that regulates?
No, I'm trying to say to you is basically, if I'm just gonna get very vague with it because I don't want the fucking trolls. Well, fuck the trolls, anyways. All right, put it this way: someone went down and made a lie up, okay? Someone lied, okay? They went down to a courthouse in Rhode Island, right? They told the Rhode Island fucking courthouse a fucking lie. The Rhode Island courthouse fucking caught them in their lies because they have previous history of making false statements to law enforcement in a court, in going into judicial courtrooms and making such allegations like that, okay?
Okay.
What they did was they got pissy. They got pissy with the fucking the state of Rhode Island and the Providence Plantations and said, I'm going to do one fucking better. I'm going to go over to the fucking Commonwealth of Massachusetts, which is basically 15 minutes up the street, and pretend like I live there and pretend like this happened there and file it there.
Oh, okay. So that's filing a false court report. That's
right. And then what happens is that people get arrested and people have SWAT teams over this.
Oh, wow. You're telling me, you know that I was raided in my yard, right?
Oh, I had they said I did a 3-hour fucking standoff over something like this. Now, yeah,
man,
yeah,
you are a hard ass, dude. You are a hard ass, man. A 3-hour standoff on a fucking wiretap?
It wasn't a wiretap. Basically, I can't talk, Maddie. Maddie, maybe this is a private conversation. Maybe we should go backstage, have the conversation, and come back.
We'll do it another time, man. Another
Yeah.
time. I got your number. I'll talk to you.
Yeah. Basically, more or less, people were pissy, and people fucking didn't like what the judge had to say in Rhode Island, and said, "Fuck the judge in Rhode Island. I'm going to go over to fucking Commonwealth of Massachusetts and do it all over again." Then let's say you call their best friend, but their best friend isn't part of the restraining order. So how do you involve them into the restraining order? How do you violate a restraining order when you called their best friend?
Did you tell the best friend to give them a message, or did you give them a message, or did you tell them things that?
No. I never did any of the above.
Then there shouldn't be any charges at all.
Yeah. Well, I know. $4,500 later, a year in prison.
Oh yeah, let's not forget
Yeah.
back in Philadelphia in 70 or 72, they arrested 70 or 72 innocent people.
See, I don't like the Commonwealth of Massachusetts for a lot of different fucking reasons, and I like the Commonwealth of Massachusetts for a lot of other different reasons. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts is still under a 1633 charter. Not too many people fucking know that. I might go buffering for a second. I'm driving through water, basically. I got you guys on the mount. Anyways, yeah. So, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Last night over there did the same thing when I drove to that. The high tide's up like that, like up over the fucking roadway, basically ready to wash out the roadway.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyways, what were we just saying? I just lost my train of thought.
It derailed.
What derailed?
The train.
What derailed the train?
The charter 1633.
Oh yeah. The charter 1633. They fucking basically fucking are still. They're still under a lot of British statutes, and a lot of their fucking wording of their laws are still written like it's the Britain before the Revolutionary War. I mean, they got a lot of wingbat laws up there. I mean, your mother can go right down and put a Section 35 on you. A Section 35 is like, I think he's gonna hurt himself, or I think he's using
so could
drugs.
your mother.
Yeah, any family member can do that.
I'm just kidding.
They could do that in Massachusetts, not in too many other fucking states. Massachusetts, they can have you locked up for just about any little.
Oh, hey, in Florida, if you tell me that you're thinking about committing suicide or homicide or going to commit an illegal act, I can Baker Act.
You can what?
Baker Act you.
What's that?
I can put you in on a 72-hour hold for being a harm to yourself or somebody else. And any citizen can do it. Don't even have to be a family member.
Right.
Yeah,
So that's
right.
Wait, whoa. So that's a valid cause. I'll talk to you after. I'll talk to you backstage. I get some ideas. Yeah, you're giving me some real good ideas. Yeah.
In Kentucky, that's the Endangered Persons Act. They're schizophrenic. They're off their meds. They've got Alzheimer's, whatever. If you feel that they're a danger to themselves or the public, you call the police, and they can.
Would you actually go to prison, Matty,
no.
or would you go to the fucking goddamn place where they give you Jello and fruitcake?
Jello and fruitcake.
Jello and fruitcake, yeah.
Yeah,
you go to the mental
lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, lions!
I mean, really. No, would you really go? You go to the mental house, right? You won't go to the prison.
Yeah, you would the mental evaluation. You're right.
Okay.
It ain't that bad. It's nice. They let you paint the walls.
Oh yeah, I know. I've never been there, but I've heard lots of good stories.
I was on Ambien, and it gave me a psychosis event. It made me suicidal, and once they took me off of it, there was no problems anymore. But I ended up Baker acted, and when I got in there, I'm like, I'm not even suicidal. I was just upset and blah blah blah. And I was like, listen, you guys got to let me out of here. This is against my will. I'm demanding habeas corpus right now. And they looked at me like, wait a minute, you know about habeas corpus? Like, most of the patients that come in here can barely articulate their name.
Yeah. No, they get away with a lot of shit. That's just the proof of the.
They let me out the next day too.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can articulate that you had the state of mind that you could recite that, you were definitely sharp enough to.
There's no psychosis there.
Yeah.
And if there is, it's well
hidden. That of a psychotic episode.
I like this the phone mount my dad got me for Christmas. I'm using right now.
So you take and it says it right on these fucking medications may cause suicidal events or your dick to turn 4 different colors. Oh, that was the effects of the prostitution ring.
I don't think I've ever had that problem, so I don't know.
Call them the Rainbow Girls.
Oh, you know, I never had that problem, so I mean, there's still some life to live. So you never know. I can't, maybe someday I will.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You don't know what it's like until you get one of them inbred redneck girls with like 3 teeth.
Oh my God! No, I never had one of those. I'll be honest.
I'll tell you what. You turn her around, bend her over, slap her, and tell her, "Daddy loves you."
What happens?
Oh man, I'll tell you what, you're gonna have to go find out. Go get yourself one of them there redneck girls. You gotta go down and get them one of that redneck girl down there. They treat you real good. Yep. You go down there and done church. The church a good place. Find them redneck girl down there. Yep.
Yeah.
And one thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to hide any northern accents.
I can't do that. We know I can't do that at this point.
Yeah. Oh no.
I can talk like a this, but I think I still drop my R's when I talk like a this.
Hey, you know what you do? Instead of that, just tell them, yes, I'm only here on vacation. I'm only here on vacation.
Oh,
you know the difference between a Yankee and a damn Yankee, right?
The damn Yankee goes home. The damn Yankee stays and the Yankee goes home.
Exactly.
The Yankee comes down on vacation, spends their money, brings money to Florida. Damn Yankee comes down with their money and keeps it. And stays.
Yeah, got the damn Yankee stays and never leaves.
Yep. Damn Yankee, get the hell on out of here.
You goddamn fucking motherfucker. They don't even say, I don't think they even say motherfucker down here the way we do.
Nah. Y'all ain't from around here, are you? Well,
dude, I had
you right here. Y'all don't need to be down here. We don't like you down here. We ain't scared of you. We ain't scared of you, but we want you to go home there, Yankee. We don't want you down here, Yankee. And I come out with that. Hey, who the fuck are you talking to here? Huh? I am not gonna fucking leave here. Huh? I'm a fucking American. It's a fucking American town. Huh? The fuck is wrong with you, you fucking dummy? Ah, you fucking asshole. Hey, you know what? Go fuck yourself, huh? Go take one of your fucking slow trains off the fucking cliff, huh?
Dude, go fuck your mother.
Hey, who you talking to? You talking to me? I don't like that so good, huh?
Yeah, you fucking
so
stupid.
good. I'll go tell Tony about that shit, yeah? We'll
I'll tell Salvador. You telling me that I can't do this on my turf.
Hey, Tony's talking to you, huh?
Yeah, I'll tell Solly.
Hey, I'll tell Solly. I'll tell Solly for you, huh? You know, he's got that new pinky ring. He's anxious to.
This is my neighborhood. No. Everything south of 33rd Street's mine.
Nah, that goes to Solly. It goes to Solly, man.
No. That goes to Vinny. I paid rent on that. I pay protection on that.
But Vinny gets it from Solly. What are you gonna do, huh?
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to somebody over here. This is my money over here.
I think you better get some of that Annie up here, huh? I think before those guys with the, the fedoras come down.
I ain't paying 2 protection fees here.
Hey, I'm telling you, you're going to get those London fogs and fedoras coming up the road on you. You don't want that, eh? It's not so good for you.
Yeah, cement shoes and shit.
When you see the black Chevy Suburbans rolling down the road, that's time to run.
No, that's when you yell out, Immigrasi! Immigration!
you actually know in jail it's actually a gang call.
Actually, what you got to worry about is Cadillacs, and then when they jump out with the damn concrete in the back of the Cadillac.
Yeah, the Suburbans. That's all FBI and that's all Homeland Security. That's that's the snatch and grabs for the Mexicans.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm from East LA.
Dude, what you gonna do if you're here illegally? You gotta find your way to Connecticut because that's the only state that is taking care of people that's a sanctuary state.
I know.
California's a sanctuary state, buddy.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, they kicked out all of the ICE agents out of California.
So I can go down. Well, I can go down. I can go down the California now and start my life over on under the name Juan Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
All
much.
right. Cool.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go do that and call myself Juanita Gonzalez.
Okay.
Juanita Gonzalez.
Juanita.
You got a whole family coming already.
We are family.
We're a bunch of fair-skinned, blue-eyed fucking motherfuckers. I don't know how we got those last names.
Hey, how about this? I am just a miss.
That was when the what are those ones that wear the white hats with the little rolls on the side of them? What religion is that? I forget what that's called.
I don't know. What are you trying? Say it again. Say it again.
They always wear these white hats and they got little rolls on the end of them.
On the back of their heads?
No, the rolls are like on the side.
Dude, don't bring up this religion shit. Politics and religion.
No. What I'm saying is, those people came to South America, and they got established there, and they're established. So you just got some of them in your genes. So you took more after them than the Spanish blood that you got in you. So
yeah.
Go ahead.
Quakers. Yeah, you got more Quaker blood in you than you got Spanish blood. That's all. You'll still be an illegal immigrant and be all right.
Did you see where the Biden made that ruling where all the illegal immigrants that are coming through their processing, if they test positive, they're sending them to Florida, North Carolina, India, Ohio, and I think it's New Hampshire or
what the fuck is Biden's fucking? You know what? Let's keep me off this fucking topic here because I'm making a lot of enemies.
Yeah, let's not do politics.
In Massachusetts is the other one, I believe.
Fucking Biden, man. You know what? Fucking. I've been watching. You know what? Well, since you touched the topic, you know what? He's been doing a lot of fucked up fucking shit. You know what? As far as a lot of things have been going on. Yeah. I don't know. I can't wait for 4 years from now.
Well, I don't think you're going to have to worry because all the Democrats are already hounding Biden to give up the nuclear codes and everything else because they don't think he's mentally fit to have them. But he's just
Really?
Hey,
you know what? Dude, just like there's an age limit you can become president, there should be an age limit you can't.
You know
well,
what?
there is a limit on your mental capability and things like that. Once you're mentally incapable of doing
I know. We got fucked.
Like
We're gonna have to
hold on, though, guys. We just gave those codes to a fucking psychopath. Okay, 4 years.
We need to stop here. We can't discuss this. We can't. Okay. We'll get a strike. Sorry. We need to stop this.
Yeah, I gotta go. They already gave me a strike. They won't even let me share live.
Yeah, we can't talk about this.
Yeah.
What did they give you a strike for?
I have no idea. I went to go live at the state police barracks.
You can't get a strike for being on somebody else's panel.
No, but I mean, we got a strike for Tammy's nipple, so we can't talk about this.
No, did you really?
Well, I talk about this on my channel all the time. This type of stuff. As a matter of fact, I had already done a story talking about what we were just talking about, and it's been up now for 4 weeks, and they ain't got a strike on it.
Oh, cool.
I was just watching R&R Law Group tonight, and he was talking a lot of stuff about all of it. And Guns and Gadgets has been talking a lot about him this week. It depends on what you talk about and how you talk about it.
Right now, basically the main things you can't talk about: mask, the virus, and the vaccine. If you talk about them, even use their own words that they spoke themselves, they're going to shut you down.
Really? Yeah, they would have already pulled our lives down right now if we were talking about something we couldn't be talking about.
Yeah, Brian got a written notice, and that portion of the video was edited out.
What video of what?
Brian got a letter, and YouTube said they edited and removed that portion that was unacceptable for minors. So
Oh, he didn't have it. He didn't have the. That's why you got the thing. You didn't have. He
Oh,
didn't have it set for 18 or over.
Hey, what did Brian get a letter about?
What, you gotta click that?
Guys, stop over talking
Yeah.
so I get the answer. You guys are jumping in saying stuff. I don't get a straightforward. I can't get a straightforward answer.
they just said that there was a portion of the video
When was this?
from
What
our
video?
live panel 2 days ago.
Talking about politics?
No. It
Oh.
didn't say. It was just said it was unfit for minors, and that the offensive portion was removed from the content.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
that's
but-
because you didn't click that it was the video's only content for 18 years or older to view. If you clicked that, you would have never had that problem.
Frickin' A.
Yeah. He is absolutely right.
So I just gotta start
That's
clicking
why
it
I
from
was
now
like,
on.
I do that all the time, but I've also clicked the 18 years or older.
So what was
thing
this?
on the
it-
front.
Hang
Was this
on. Stop. When I set these up, there is nothing like that for me to click.
You got to do it after you shut down your
Hang
stream
on, I'll
and
have
go
to
back into
screenshot.
the video. Go back into your video, edit the video, and
I
then
can't edit
it'll give
videos.
you the option to set it to 18 years or older, and then you're good.
But I can't edit the videos. I
Yeah,
can't
he
get at
is
the
going
videos.
live. Yeah, I know what he's doing. He's going live through StreamYard. Yeah, going live through YouTube. I know how to do it through YouTube. There's a
YouTube's
blue
is
bar-
easier because
blue
you get to do
bar.
it right off the bat before you even go
There's a blue
live.
bar.
But Tammy, I don't have the power to go in and edit the videos.
All right, hang on. Let me tell you how. Well, if you have an admin like that, you can. But
No, I
right.
can't. I don't. For some reason, I can't even post the link on top the chat of YouTube. I don't.
Yeah.
I have some powers, but not full powers. For
Yeah.
some
Brian
reason.
needed to go in there.
When you go live, there's a bunch of questions. You have to. It says more. You hit that click on the more, and when
And
you click more,
nothing
it goes.
happens. Nothing happens when I do that.
You're gonna have to screen. I'll have to screenshot it what it looks like, and I'll show you how to do it.
I know what it looks like. It worked when I was a super mod for Jackie, but for some reason, when Brian gave me mod powers, I don't have them all. I only have like 50% of them. And he can't figure out why. So we're supposed to work on this. Him and Bud and I have got to get together. Bud had zero. Bud was super mod, and he had 0 powers.
But that's only if you're going live through YouTube. It does that,
No. I'm going live through StreamYard.
and that's what I was about to explain to you. You got to wait until after your thing posts, then you immediately go in and you edit the video that way. That's how you get it to 18 years or older on if you're streaming through StreamYard.
But I can't do
I understand you can, but once you get that big, you will be. That's how you got to do it. That's the step.
I understand that, but I was just saying right now I can't do that. And Brian, for whatever reason, didn't go in there and do that before he released it and published it.
Right.
So that's why they got the warning. It was only a warning. So
Yeah, I was going to say that sounds more like it'd be a warning. Yeah,
that's all it was a
not an
warning.
actual violation. Yeah,
We don't want any actual violations. We don't want drama. We don't want any violations. We want to be cordial. We want to be calm.
Okay, you might want to ask.
Oh, KY, you get the screenshot from the police report I sent you before?
Yes, I do.
You want to put it up? Maybe we could just go over it real quick.
You want to?
And by the way, puppet people, you might want to ask the people I used to sell pot to down in Florida, how their baggies were. Which was over when they buy an ounce, they got almost an ounce and a quarter. I never skimmed a damn bag in my life.
Duly noted.
Hot and Sassy replied to your video.
Who?
I don't know any Hot and Sassy, but I'm sure going to look into that.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to jump off here. Maddie, I'm going to go ahead and download that like y'all said, and I'm going to get to work on this frickin' federal paperwork for the civil rights deal. And thank y'all again. I appreciate it.
All
Hey,
right.
you got to get it done, man. That's the only way that you're going to get justice. You got to do it yourself. No attorney's going to do it for you. They're forcing us to learn.
Exactly. That's why I'm going back to law school. I got to get a hold of that girl tomorrow too and finish that FAFSA paperwork. So
Go
yeah,
get it. Go get it. Go get it.
I got a short 20 days to get a lot of crap done. But again, God bless y'all and thank you.
You got
You're
it.
welcome.
Seth.
Talk to you later.
If you need something,
buddy.
we're here.
Have a good
Yep.
I'll
We're here for
definitely
you,
holler
Freedom.
back if I need something.
If
Yeah, just email
if
me if
you
you need
need-
me to. If you need me to break down a case or something, let me know.
if
All
you
right, I
need some
appreciate
help
it.
for filing funds, call me.
All right. Appreciate it. God bless you. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe.
God bless the homeless.
Amen. Good night.
Amen to that.
All right.
Hey, why couldn't I have caught you back when I was having my problems and before the statute of limitations ran out?
I don't know. Of course, I didn't have a large back pay refund at that time either.
True.
Okay, I've got 3 pages here. No name.
All right, just put the paragraph in where it's talking about what happened. That's all we got.
Okay.
Show.
Oh, the narrative.
Wait. Is it show anything personal like date of birth, social security numbers, or anything like that?
Let me look here.
Yeah.
We got the case number. Narrative. No, there's nothing in there.
Just show the narrative. That's all we need to show.
Okay.
So, did you already get your back pay? Is that what you just said?
No. I see. I got a bunch of back pay from the Army because when you get disability, but less than 50%,
Oh, okay.
they take it out of your pay that you earned, your retirement pay, and they give it to you as non-taxable pay. Here is your disability pay. Wait a minute. I earned that retired pay. How are you giving me disability? Well, we're giving it to you as non-taxable. You're earning $60 a month. So basically, that's how they give it to you. But if it's over 50%, then you get both.
Oh, jeez.
Unless your VA pay is more than your retired pay. Let's say you're hurt at 80% and you've only been in 3 years. It's gonna your disability is gonna be more than your retired pay. So then you would get just the disability and not the retired pay. As long as your retirement pay is more than the VA disability, you get both. But when it's over 50%. But if you're in any other agency in the country, Homeland, FBI, CIA, federal marshals, you can get both. It's okay. Which is, I don't know, seems like they're discriminating against Army military personnel.
Seems like it to me. I agree.
Right. They're just fucking. They just want to fuck with people, man. I know somebody personally they fuck with all the time. With the VA likes to fuck with them.
All right, here's the narrative.
Oh, blind justice, yeah.
Yeah.
The VA, I want to just go in and start smacking people in the VA just to. Oh, them people you don't even want me to get started.
Okay, here we go.
They had pissed me off more than once fucking with vets.
There's my police.
Just a minute. Turn that.
Yeah. Where's this? Ah, shit. On 122, I responded to Officer Mullen to assist with a traffic stop, an investigation, a DUI investigation at Harrelson Boulevard and American Way with disorderly person on scene. I can't see the rest of it went black. Let me pull it up on my phone. I'll read it.
It'd be a lot better, and then I can full screen you.
Yeah.
I get glare from my light. It's in the background there.
Hang on a second. I'm probably gonna pop it up right now.
And then this one time at band camp. Oh no, that wasn't a flute. I'm sorry. I got off subject there.
Maddie found out what a skin flute was.
Well,
Oh, she's talking about Doug Flutie.
I'll read it real fast, all right? I'll read it real fast. On 1/22/21, I responded to Officer Moreland to assist with a traffic stop and a DUI investigation at Hollison Boulevard and American Way, with a disorderly person on scene interfering. The offender was on scene on the traffic stop and could be seen at the passenger side window actively interfering with the traffic stop. Upon arrival of Officer Moreland's traffic stop, I could observe the offender still on scene of that traffic stop, and due to the freshly committed crime of interfering, I advised the offender that he was under arrest.
He was under arrest.
I think we lost him. His picture froze up even.
Yeah.
Okay, but the thing was, the video that he has proves that the officer never said, "You're under arrest." The first thing that officer said to him as he was walking away was, "Stop resisting," as he was walking away, because the camera was on the whole time.
Yeah, but he said he saw me. He said he saw me there, but he didn't see me there because he wasn't there. He
He
pulled up
was not present. It wasn't until after you were there 3 or 4 minutes that the second car rolled up. The camera proves that. Gee,
Yep.
So
What
he
a
just
fuck-
bald faced to lie.
He's lying right.
Hey!
He's lying right in his narrative.
uh-oh.
What?
Well,
Hey, bug grower.
Bud grower. He tried to come up and then he disappeared. I was to say, look what the dog dragged in, but he didn't. Yeah.
So I file a motion for a speedy trial, right? Maddie, you tell me when to shut the fuck up when you think I'm going to be doing something stupid. So I file a motion for speedy trial, right? And then what do you think happens? They want to have a speedy trial like within a couple of weeks, right? Court suspended. Well, how are you going to have a speedy trial when court's suspended? You can't have a fucking trial when court's suspended, right?
Zoom.
Right? No. It wasn't even going to be Zoom. It was going to be in person, right? And then the other fucking thing they were going to fucking do is they try to combine all the cases together, right? They're saying it's all one incident. So all the charges are one incident? No, there are 3 separate incidences. Then the other thing they were trying to do is they're going to give me a speedy trial without a jury. I was like, yeah, you fucking kidding me?
Yep, that's when you had called me, and I'm like, yeah, you better get in touch with them now.
Yep. Without a fucking jury? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's what they just tried to do with my tickets, too. And they're going to get fucked for it, too, because they know better. You know, guys, you know what happened to me today? I'm going to tell you what happened to me today. I go to court, right? Go into court, got my dad with me so I don't have to take my dog. Okay. I have high anxiety problems. It gets me shaking. I get shaking really bad when I go into court and law situations. Court and law are the only situations that set me off like this. Guys, I'll tell you this. I could go skydiving. I am not afraid to die. Okay. I don't want to die, but I'm not afraid to do things that with calculated risks that I believe that I'm going to survive. Okay. And if it's in the face of death, oh well, you know, that's what it is. But going to court is a whole different thing. And for me, with my disabilities, I started when I went to go in, and my dad's coming with me, and he says, "Oh, you can't go. Just the one person and the judge." And I said, "No, he is here for my disabilities. I don't have my service dog with me. My dad is here for me so that I don't have problems. No, he can't go in." Okay. Dad went over and sat in there. I went in. I started shaking already. I'm already scared. I'm already nervous because all this bullshit is corrupt to me. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the bailiff, the head bailiff in there says, "Are you okay, ma'am?" I said, "No, I'm not okay. My father is sitting out there. He's supposed to be in here. I have disabilities." I said, "I have high anxiety. I'm starting to shake. And if I ended up in a seizure, I'm holding you liable because under the ADA, you have to make reasonable accommodations for people with disabilities. So that's fine. Keep them out there. We'll see what happens."
They bring him in?
Yeah, can you bring that the gentleman in, please, right away? My dad was in like 30 seconds.
Well, we're supposed to have we're supposed to have public hearings. You know what happened with that?
Well, no, it's all social distancing for COVID. They're only letting the amount of people in per case.
Hi,
I
everyone.
was watching Fox tonight. The group of 5 or whatever it was tonight. They're all going like, they're about that Neanderthal thinking shit. They're criticizing that, but it's like they don't like. I can understand. I see like clearly the Dems don't want to stop this.
Hey guys, let's not get onto politics, please. It gets me too worked up.
Well, you know, if they could do a Zoom thing
Let's
WWF.
something else besides politics.
Yeah,
I ain't talking about politics. I'm talking about having the public meeting thing that they could have.
Well, yeah,
they can have over 500.
I'm trying to get to the
they
point.
can have over 500 people watching WWF on Zoom. They could do that for courts.
Don't give them an idea. Don't give them the idea.
And why is it that my attorney, when this isn't even a sentencing hearing, right? Why do I have to travel 2 hours from Northwest Putnam County out to Southeast St. Johns County? Okay. Why do I have to pay $25 in gas every time I have to go? Right? Why do I have to pay all of this? Why can't I do Zoom when my millionaire freaking lawyer is on Zoom?
Right. I don't understand why you can't.
When the prosecutor, the state prosecutor is on Zoom. Get your ass off Zoom and get in the courtroom. I have to be there.
Yep. See, that's backwards. That's what I was getting at. If they can do that for 500
did they sentence you?
Huh?
Did they sentence you, Maddie?
No.
Oh.
No. They're continuing it. They're not done. They haven't found me guilty. Believe me, dude. The dumbest thing that they could do for themselves is find me guilty. That's the dumbest thing that they can do right now, because right now, my attorney, if they don't work through this, is going to file sanctions.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Maddie?
What's that?
You're gonna get it because you like law. Have they come up to you before this or any time? I never asked you this. Have they come up to you yet and said, "Hey, how about stay out of trouble for 6 months and we'll forget about this ever happened"? Have they tried that trick? No. They didn't try that trick on you either.
Oh, that wouldn't work with me anyway.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, okay. I can do that. I'm not going to get in trouble. Sure. Yeah. You want to give me that deal? Sure, I can stay out of trouble. No problem. I'm not going to stop cop watching. I'm not going to stop auditing. I'm not going to stop going out. I'm not going to stop exercising my rights. But that's not causing trouble, so that should be okay.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, apparently.
How do you like them apples, dude? Hey, listen, you know what? It's not what they say, is how you take it.
I got to show the trolls I'm not drinking alcohol.
Fuck the trolls.
Yeah, I know. They like to call people on me.
Well, guys, I got to go. I'm going to talk to y'all later.
Coconut water, see?
Take care, bud.
Bye, Tammy.
All right. Thank you for coming, Tammy.
Fuck is this goddamn.
Later.
Hey, KY, how you doing?
Hey, bud.
Hey, new
Bud
name.
thrower.
Hey, Manny.
How's your legs?
They're better. They are better. Well,
see, coconut water, trolls.
Yeah, coconut water is good. I drink that.
Oh, guys, there's a fox right in front of the car. Shit.
Oh, how foxy is that?
It's running away.
Was it wearing a bikini?
It might have been. It's running away now. Oh, shit, I'm doxing myself.
So how you doing, Maddie?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm getting through.
Maybe he was wearing a C-string.
You know, I really, I have the best support, and you know, I have the greatest people. I surrounded myself with the greatest people, and you know, I'm going to get through this. It's a stressful time. It's really trying, but you know, KY is helping me through, and you guys are talking to me and stuff. So it's going to work out. I'm confident I'm going to win. It's just, you know, it's money and time now.
Yeah.
Oh, you got my prayers.
Thanks.
That's about all I can do for you, Maddie. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. You know, well, you know, you get rid of those storage sheds. You could give me that monthly.
Hey, KY.
I knocked those all the way down.
KY, you don't have to put it on the screen, but I want you to look back at that paperwork I sent you.
Okay, just a second.
Yep.
Oh no. Dead ear.
See where it says incident investigation report? See right there in the top end corner in the small print, it says suspect hate/bias motivated.
Okay, where are we? Which one?
Right at the incident, the narrative. It says right
Okay.
there in small print. It says right there, suspect hate bias motivated.
Yeah.
You have to zoom in. You have to zoom it out. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll zoom it out for you. I'll send it to you.
No, I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a movie. That's a movie.
It's the incident investigation report.
Right on the top left. It's all like small little black print. It says suspected hate/bias motivated. Right there. Inside that square rectangle box. It's right there in the top.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah. Fucking assholes, huh?
Right there.
Yep. Suspected hate, bias motivated. Fucking assholes, huh?
How are you hate bias motivated?
I don't know. Maybe
I think
maybe he's
we're talking to your live viewers about a traffic stop and how are, you know, I'm not saying anything else.
Yeah. You go, bro. I love KY. Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Just a snippet.
Hey, just a snippet.
I mean, you're on a live feed. I mean, gee. So did your roommate ever come talk to you about flying a
no, dude.
a drone?
No, thank God. He has new issues. He has new issues, dude. It's all good though. See, I pay rent tomorrow, so he ain't bitching at me right now.
They came up last night. You're talking too loud.
No, that was this morning, dude.
This morning. Well, it was
yeah. So I stayed out of his way until he
kept on the down low.
Yep. So I did my laundry in between the naps. And piss him off. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Yeah, but the latest one is he doesn't see a reason why I'm wasting my time helping the homeless instead of doing other things to help myself. Don't you think that doing charity work is helping yourself to better your person?
Yep.
Look at
That's what they say in the Bible, and AA says the same thing. AA and NA in the Bible say the same things. Doing the charity work.
What do you think of that? Look at that.
That's really nice. That was Jen, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, she does fantastic work, and I really like the red offset. That really sets it off.
Very nice. Very nice. It's like now I got to get my acrylic paints and some canvas stuff. I got to get back into getting that because all my shit, of course, is in storage 100 miles away.
Oh, we lost Maddie.
Oh my God, where is Maddie?
we lost Maddie.
Occasionally I bump the X button by accident myself. Maybe that's what she did.
That's
So no
possible.
name, you smoke
He
weed,
may have
right?
other things to do though too.
What's
I
that?
need
What
to
happened?
get. I need ash. Ash from weed.
I don't do
You
that
know.
stuff. I don't
No.
play with drugs. I'm sorry.
I got to tell my son that because he creates tomato ash every day.
Tomato ash, though.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Are you putting us down for smoking? I mean,
No.
eating tomatoes?
no.
Yeah, look, I'm not. Wait a minute. See, because if that were the case, then I really seriously would have to pull out. I mean, I don't want to do it, but
I seriously don't play
All
with
right.
weed. I seriously don't fuck with weed.
Hello, Jessica Stone. Welcome.
Sorry.
oh my God, Jessica Stone's in the building. Hi, Jessica. Say hi to Pissant.
Yeah, I don't condemn you guys. I don't criticize you guys for it. But I mean, yeah, I don't. I see it as it shouldn't be illegal and
Wait,
stuff
wait,
like that
you-
to plant. But at the same time, I don't. I mean, I don't.
Wait,
I
but look. Could you put me on the center screen?
But I don't do nothing. I don't drink. I don't do anything. So
Now-
that's basically.
Just a minute. I got to figure out how to do this.
Now I want to ask you a question when he get. Now look at the pic. You say that again. You don't smoke weed.
Nope.
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 As you don't smoke it at all.
I don't smoke weed. Nope. I don't smoke nothing, man. I don't. Every once in a while, if I have a cigar or something like that, if there's one around. But other than that, I don't smoke weed. I don't drink. I mean, I'm
Wow.
boring. Like Brian busts my balls when I say that. I really, yeah, I guess, yeah, you can say I'm a fucking like boring person. But, there was a point in time in my life when I was younger, yeah. But like the last 4 or 5 years, no, I haven't done anything. I don't smoke weed. I don't
Yeah,
drink.
look at that. You're so funny, Jen. I like the thing you sent to KY. It looked really cool. All right, you can bring me down now. It's a bad hair day. I mean, look at this one. Look at that one. Look at that one. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that a cutie? Yeah. Yeah, he made a few. I always revert to one of my favorites. AZ Unfiltered is in.
Crack.
I only smoke.
What happened?
I don't use drugs. I only smoke crack.
Hey, to each is their own, man. Maybe someday they'll legalize that, but I mean, maybe.
No, they do. They already have. They made all drugs recreational in what was it, Utah?
Oregon. Yeah. Yeah, in Chicago, Chicago got rid of bail. So wow, can you imagine that?
Hang on.
Uh-oh. Bud, you're supposed to unmute when you're done farting.
I'm gonna make another funny comment right now. He's doing a push. I'm fucking with him.
Did you see where those Bolivian college students died because the metal railing? They were on the 4th floor of a college building, and the metal railing they were leaning against broke, and they fell to their death.
What? I didn't hear about that.
It was a case of faulty construction. And there were a number of students. A couple, I don't know how. I didn't see the exact number. It was on Fox News, a little blurb. A number of college students were leaning on a rail on the 4th floor of a college building. The rail gave way, and they fell to their death because they were leaning their body weight on it, and they couldn't recover when the rail suddenly let go. They all fell with the railing.
Jesus Christ! They had something happen. They had something happen a few years ago. I mean, maybe a few years ago. I'm probably talking 12 or 15 years ago.
When all those students were on that deck and it crashed?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, that's probably back when I was in the age.
That was just pure ignorance. You had 37 or 40 people standing on a deck. You take the average weight of a college student, what, 180 pounds?
Yeah, everybody's 100, 200 pounds. Jesus Christ.
No, let's say 180 or 200 pound. You get jocks in there. They're going to be more than that, but 180, 200 pounds is the average weight of a person with a drink in their hand, fully dressed.
Yep.
And you get 40, that times 200. That adds up to a lot of weight.
Yep.
And then the weight of any furniture that was on there, plus a keg, light.
Yep. People jumping around, bouncing around. Yeah. Well, how many injuries were there out of that one? I forget now.
I that's all I saw was a blurb.
Yeah.
Someone can go look at Fox News. Bolivian college students killed when railing gives way.
Shit. Yeah, they're not seeing that coming. They're like 20 something years old. They're invisible. They don't see death happening at all.
Paulie Crispy's danger zone. Yes, we need that. It's right here. Paulie's here now. This is really sad. That new bridge fell in Florida. I think that was in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should maybe, talk about how sad it is over there by Paulie Crispy and all those people infighting. That's really sad. Biting each other in the neck.
True. I mean, I just don't know what's going on. I'm not Phil. I don't know what's going on. So I mean,
I don't either because I don't bother with all that BS they do over there.
Well, maybe he's coming over. If he's coming over here, he probably doesn't want drama, and neither do we. Don't want drama either.
We don't want drama,
right? So, I mean,
show me your face, Maddie. All right, touch your forehead.
Who's that?
Maddie, touch your forehead. You don't touch your forehead. I don't see you doing it. No. Flashing don't work. You got to touch your forehead. Flash all you want. And don't touch your forehead. I'm not going to let you up.
What happened to Bud Grower?
He froze. I think his roommate came in or he got a phone call.
Oh, yeah. I do that sometimes too when somebody comes in or I get a phone call.
I see you down there, but you got to touch your forehead. Okay, we'll go like this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, never mind. They dropped.
Was it really Maddie? I don't think so.
I don't think it was. Okay. You're right.
Oh.
It was a picture of Maddie's forehead. But nobody was touched. If you can't show me an arm action, a motion, it's probably not real.
Right.
I'm not falling for that. I'm smarter than that nowadays. The first day, you got me. You got me 3 times the first day. You got Brian on his own channel warning me not. Don't do that. And it was Shelly. Oh, see, it's Shelly.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey, Tom.
What were you doing? Were you the one that just tried to pawn bomb us?
Yeah.
I thought so. That's what you were doing. That's what you muted for. You were watching you were over there at fucking Pornhub, weren't you?
No. Hey, Tommy, if you're out there, if you're lurking, call me. It's important. Anyway.
Right, Maddie, I realized you flashed, but I need you because people who are in this chat that we know are not friendly. I need to see the action of you touching what I tell you to. Not just a picture of your face, because I have to see some.
He wants to see you, touching yourself.
I want to see. I want to see you touching yourself. That's right.
Oh my God, Twyla is in the audience.
Hey, Twyla.
Nice to have you in
Twyla!
chat, Twyla.
How you doing, Twyla?
Hi again.
Haven't seen her in a
Maddie,
minute.
you're still here. That's good to see. KJRSR2, always good to see you. Jessica Stone, of course, you're all green. Brian is in here. Good to see you. Polly Crispy's in here. Why is it really sad? I must have missed something. Hi, Jen. Yep. Anyway, it's been a fun day. I lied. I said I no longer. I only do the homeless thing on YouTube now. So if he comes in, everyone start talking homeless issues. Yep. Oh God, don't let the crickets come out. Come on now. Damn, no name usually louder than this. What's going on, brother? Did you ever go back out with pepperoni?
Thinking about it.
Oh, why think? Go do it. You guys did a great job. Besides, you want, like you said, pushing your content to get your thing up. You were gonna call me, and you never did. By the way,
I get caught up in a lot of stuff, man. I have to do a lot of things during the daytime now, but I can't say too much. I'm taking care of somebody right now.
My feelings aren't hurt. Don't worry.
Yeah, no. I'm just actually taking care of somebody. Somebody's not around this week to take care of somebody or keep an eye on somebody. So that's what I'm basically doing all week is keep an eye on somebody.
So yeah, when you get a chance, definitely go out with pepperoni. You guys did really good in both.
Oh yeah, we did. We did really well.
Both of your analytics shot up. So
yeah.
Oh goodness. So hit the wrong button. Our fundraiser is at $575. We have enough to go out 2 times and a start on a 3rd.
All right, touch your ear, please. All right. Avatar, please.
Whoa! I can't believe I made it up here. Oh my God.
You're back.
Up and down and up and down, up and down.
I know. You might think I'm having sex with the chat.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh, AC will be filming this weekend. Is it going to be live or are you going to do static and then a preview or a premiere?
Are you guys coming in? Or? Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's all right.
So, Bud, you're supposed to go out this weekend and feed, correct?
Well,
tentatively.
Yeah, tentatively, maybe. I've got to confirm that with. Yeah. You got to figure out what we're going to do.
Oh, and I did find out that, yes, PayPal does take money from those donations. If they pay with a credit card, PayPal takes money. If they give $50 and they paid with a credit card, they take like $4 out of that donation.
Yeah.
Graham, are you asking me to call you? I didn't get a text. Because you didn't mention who you asked. Because I left a message on that person's phone and came in here thinking maybe he was in the shadows like always. But no response yet. Maddie, where are you going? Are you going to start doing, any chance you do the afternoon walks?
I don't know. Right now, my back is. I'm not doing anything. Currently.
You can do it. You can do it. You can put your back into it.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and damn right, it's better than yours.
I actually saw Ice Cube. I saw Ice Cube live. He did that song. It was off the hook. It was in the Hartford fucking. What's that? It was an arena in Hartford. That fucking Civic Center down in Hartford.
Yeah.
He was there with Eminem, 50 Cent. It was way back in like 98, 99.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Ba-da-da-da-da. It's the one and only Digo Double G. Snoop
Yep.
Dogg. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
Jen, wow, I got your camera boxed up. I should take it to the post office tomorrow.
Oh, look at that, Jen. Wow. She is so awesome sauce.
Yeah.
I think we should rent rent a Chrysler 300 with a V8 and make sure it's a real drive, or rent a Dodge Charger with a 392 Hemi.
No, I want the Dodge Caravan GT.
Well, I was thinking about doing figure eights in the Myrtle Beach police parking lot.
I'm telling you, that's why I want the Dodge Caravan GT.
Really? Why has it got a V8 in it?
No, it's got the high performance 6 turbo.
Oh shit! That probably burn some tire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I had my old Jeep too. They got some of those Jeep 18 in them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
318s? Yeah.
You put that thing in 4-wheel drive, you'll go anywhere.
I had a Durango with a 318 in it. That thing wasn't that fucking bad. It was really it had some nut. That thing could screw. I mean, really, that thing, you push that to the floor, the thing would just go.
Yeah, and then you go by the police, and when they're taking radar, you screw yourself.
No, yeah, true. But if they're sitting still, they can't. They have to be sitting still. If they're moving, they can't be clocking radar. Supposedly, I heard.
Not true.
Really?
Yep.
I heard they have to be in a standstill position to take radar, because if they're moving, that it's arguable for court that because when they're moving.
Not with laser. Not with
Yeah,
laser.
well, radar. I'm saying laser. I heard they can do it. They can be moving with laser.
Most of J and K band on, it's all laser.
Everything's laser.
Pretty much, and they still tune them the same way, but it's still laser.
Oh wow.
Yep. And I would tell you that when I was doing ride-alongs, I got 47 hours of ride-alongs. When I was doing, they would drive around, and their radar would pick up the speed.
They can get front, back, and side to side now too, can't they?
Yep.
Now, if you have fucking 5 cars driving down the street, right, coming northbound at you, and you're facing southbound, but the cars are coming northbound, and you're a cruiser, right? How do you know which car is doing 50 if there's 5 of them?
Because you only have it pointed in one specific direction at any given time, or 2 different one opposite directions. You can do oncoming. You can't do 3.
No. Like in front of me, like if I'm like there's 5 cars coming onto me, head on to me, right?
Yep.
How do you know which one's doing 50 when you have 5?
Well, because it'll as it goes, it'll go between the 2 cars. You'll see it black car. This car's going this fast, and all of a sudden, it'll flap. It'll do. It has I believe it has like a digital thing on it that says number 2, 3, and then if it goes for like a couple seconds, it'll start over at 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
They have ways of keeping track, dude. Don't worry about that. They've got redundancies that have redundancies that are pretty redundant to begin with. It's those. That's not where you get them. You don't go after that portion of it. You look for other things. Rights violations, things like that. Procedures not followed, things like that. Then you start that, and then you end up, and even that sometimes is just not worth doing, because then they're gonna say, "Oh, well, look at you, look at how you're acting and everything. You're just singling us out. It's hatred, blah blah blah." So that, there's in court, it is so it's crazy. I'm getting out of court, guys. I'm telling you right now. Once I finish my lawsuits and this court stuff and everything, I'm done. I'm going to aviation, and I'm just going to become a financial.
Oh, nice. I like the aviation thing you talked about doing.
Well, I mean, I've kind of put my whole project together now, and if it goes my way, I'm gonna end up with property, at least one, maybe 3 ultralight aircrafts, and an ultralight helicopter.
Damn, nice.
And it's all gonna be done through grants. My sport pilot's license for both too.
Oh, sweet. How do you get those? Or do you have to like go and get aviation classes? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to aviation classes, but I'm gonna make security pay for it.
oh, that's cool.
Because all I really do what I want to do, I only have to travel. I don't need a night pilot's license, to fly at night. I don't have enough experience flying anyway. I would wait about 5 or 6 years of flying before I would fly at night. And I don't know. For me, I think the sport is kind of the direction that I want to go. I want to be able to take one person with me, which I can with a sport pilot's license. So I can do things like raffle giveaways to raise money for people like KY. Win a flight with my ultralight. I'll fly to your city and do fundraisers and stuff like that. Maybe do it with the helicopter. Maybe do it with the ultralight. Whatever. But I really think that, documenting my trips and stuff like that and putting it on YouTube, I really think, because I've been watching a lot of these helicopter and ultralight, and people cannot get enough of them. They have such high views because there's not a lot of videos out there. There's not a lot of people.
There's something different, yeah.
And there's nothing different. That's it. There's nothing different. Nothing that stands out. So my proposition is going to be different than anybody else has ever done. Is anybody here familiar with Adam Sandoval?
Can't say I am.
I'm going to take the silence as a no. If you go on to YouTube and check out Adam Sandoval Rides, is the name of his channel. He's broken 2 world records. He broke the first world record when he went to every single Harley Davidson dealership in the contiguous United States. And then he led and organized the Texas record for the most Harley Davidsons in one place. It was the largest Harley Davidson parade in world history. He's got a little campground out in Oklahoma called the Kriver, or the K River, Kriver. And he's made his camping business off of his world record stuff. And it's absolutely brilliant if you think about the model. Go on YouTube, document yourself going through everything that it takes to break a world record, and then open up a vacation destination as a world record holder. And specialize. You know what he does? He gives, if you're a veteran, if you show up with a DD-214 or your veteran ID card, you get your first night there for free. He'll give you his most luxury cabin for free for veterans.
Very nice.
He does a lot of good work. He really does. Not big on his police work that he does, but That's only because I'm waiting for reform. I don't think that every cop is bad. I'm not like some of them. You know, I still think that there are one or two cops in the country that are decent. Maybe three. You know, I think four would be pushing it, but you know, three maybe.
We're just going by what we see.
Yeah, you know, and it's daily.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's absolutely, I have to disagree. I think there might not be even one.
No, I know.
No. I think we found at least three. In all the time that I've been here, I've seen at least three.
And now that we're talking about, they're probably going to lose their jobs.
You know, one of them. So he isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, Pissant's excited. Yes.
Oh, and the other one's a sergeant too, so he's pretty much. You know how that goes when you get to that level.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think there's four because I remember Chuck Brownson found one. So that's four now. That's four. I can verify.
And I can tell you that I found another police department besides Flagler, because Flagler is about the only one that I found so far that does their public records so quick. But the Plainfield Police Department in Plainfield, Connecticut, had body cams, arrest report, police report, everything to me in a phone call in 5 minutes. Just blah, 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 blah. Here you go. It was already there. It's in the computer. Yes, we don't hide records. We're transparent. Here you go. Plainfield Police Department, Plainfield, Connecticut. I swear it.
Oh shit! I've heard a lot of bad stories about them too.
Plainfield?
Yeah.
Really? Mike Supernaut. I went to school with him.
Who's that? I know that name.
Mike Supernaut's the chief of police.
Now, how old is he?
My age, about 48.
Okay, that's weird. Is he from Rhode Island originally? I know that name.
I'll tell you what. If you have any problems with the Plainfield Police Department,
oh, I've never had. I mean, I'm talking from 10, 15 years ago of experience. I have friends that.
Yeah, maybe because the chief that they had before Soupy was a fucking moron. I had Todd Shaw tell me that he was gonna set me up on a crime and put me in prison for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I've had Warwick police tell me that too.
And I've never forgiven him for it. It's what created my activism.
Well, you know who I'm going to reference next. Rhode Island Warwick police. Warwick police did do this. There's two names I can mention right now that they had set up. They set up Freddie Bishop, and they set up. Well, the next guy actually did do what he did. They never. Once he got into the ACI, they never seemed to let him go. And I'm going to say his name. And Maddie, you're from the area, you might recognize the name, Craig Price.
No, but you know who I went to school with?
Who?
Jason Latour.
Who's that? I know that name too.
That's the guy that got out of prison after stabbing his first girlfriend 17 times in the chest. Got out of prison and ended up with another girl, got her pregnant, killed her and the babies, and he's never getting out.
All right, so he made the news in the area, so that's how I know that too.
Yeah, he he appealed, he did all kinds of stuff, man. And no,
so everybody, yes, I'm just trying to say that we have viewers here that probably don't know the area. Everybody doesn't realize that Rhode Island's about the size of about a little bit bigger than Washington D.C. So basically, it's about the size of a city anywhere else in the country. It's considered its own state. So that's why Connecticut and Massachusetts are so close. They're basically the next town over. So that's why it's the same area me and Maddie are talking about. It's relatively a short little area.
Yeah, and that's why when I was raised there, I ended up short. I'm only 5'5".
You were shortchanged.
Now, if we drive from Route 6 from the Foster border to Route 6 to the East Providence border, how long of a drive do you think that is? I'm gonna say
35
Google that. I bet it's like only 20 minutes. 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
minutes.
Route 6. Hang on.
Maybe 25 minutes. I don't know.
Route.
I haven't been back there in 15 years, so it's been a while.
20 minutes on a rainy day.
I'll tell you what. Do Route 6 to Sawmill Hill Road.
I already typed in EP, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, I'll do Sawmill Road. EP.
Sawmill Hill Road. Or you can do Main Street in Sterling.
Oh, all right. Hang on. Route 6 to what?
Sawmill Hill Road.
All right. Route 6.
Because that's where I lived about 8 miles from there in Sterling. That's where we used to hit Route 6 is Sawmill Hill Road.
Night M&P videos.
And if you look up Margaret Henry, if you come Sawmill Hill Road all the way to the end where it dead ends into Margaret Henry, take a right and a quick left. That's Gravity Hill. That's Main Street in Sterling. My parents owned the raised ranch on the left that's right at the crest of the hill. That hill is actually a really cool optical illusion. It looks like you're going uphill, but you're actually going downhill, and it actually it looks like it's pulling you up the hill. It's really cool. But that's my stomping grounds right there. We lost him. He left.
Yep. Gone.
Yep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Is there anyone of you who hasn't seen Brian's video about his daughter's gymnastic meet?
No, I haven't watched that. I'm sorry.
It's not very long. If you want to watch it, I can try to put it up.
Can you send it to me in a text and I'll just watch it after the show?
It's on his channel. If you just go to the channel.
Oh, okay.
It's like the second or third video.
Yeah, I'll go do that. I got him up
Sorry. My fucking phone it booted me off because I X'd out of it. I backed out, and I was doing the Google stuff, so I guess it timed me out for being out of the streaming out for something.
And to save you time, if goes through the first 40%, it's just national anthem introducing the teams and blah yada yada yada. It's so skip the first 40% and then all of a sudden he'll go into the individual events that she does, and then the finale at the end.
Yeah, I'm really into athletics and gymnastics, and I really respect those athletes. They put in a lot of time. They put in a lot of effort. I mean, nonstop training, and the abuse that they put their bodies through is.
Oh yeah, and she does really well. That's the good thing. I mean, I can see why he keeps taking her to these events and taking her to gymnastics, because she does really well.
It won't give me an answer, Maddie. I can't get it. I need an actual starting location through an ending location.
Okay, 474.
Yeah, hang on a sec. Let me get back to that. Let me get to Google. 474
Main Street, Sterling, Connecticut.
Street. Yup.
Dad's house in Connecticut.
To what?
That was my dad's last house in Connecticut.
Oh shit. To what? So Hill Mill Road?
Where you are.
From where I am?
Yeah, from where you are to 474 Main Street, Sterling, Connecticut, because that's where I lived for 15 years. How far would I have been from you?
I'm trying to do that right now. What the fuck, phone? This.
And if I were you, I would put it in map view so that you can see what the area looked like. That's my dad's old house. And then I can give you he bought that house after he sold the house at 436 Main Street, Sterling. We literally moved less than a mile for this new house. The other one was just a straight ranch. The new one was a raised ranch with more room. My parents were very smart about investing in their houses and stuff. They made a lot of money over the years. Your mic is muted, by the way, so if you're telling us how long it would be, we can't hear you.
Battery's just mumbling under his breath.
I don't know why this thing muted by itself. It said you want to say from Rhode Island border?
Well, I was just gonna say from you. How far is that from you?
Probably 13 hours. It said.
Wait, where are you?
I don't want to answer on the internet.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Somewhere in the southeast U.S.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. All right. I know where you are. Never mind.
Somewhere over a rainbow.
Yeah, he's by the place there that's not over by that other place where the dog was laying.
Yeah. Yep.
Go up and you take a right by where that old red barn used to be. It's not anymore, but it used to. Well, if you take that right and you head on up the road, you'll see where there's an old yellow lab, and he always sits out by the mailbox.
Yep.
Left, right across the street from him.
Yep.
And you follow that all the way out and until you count 5 pine trees. On the 5th pine tree, you're going to see the 4th mailbox on the right. That's not the place you want. You want to go past that, another 3 mailboxes on the left. I should write this shit down, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's funny because when I got here, I said, I'm from Wisconsin. I don't know where that is. Well, you go up to where the old Target used to be. I said, I'm not from here. I don't know where the old Target used to be. Oh, well, you go up to the old Kmart. I said, don't know where the old Kmart used to be. Remember, I'm not from here. Huh. You don't have a street name? No, I don't recollect it. Never mind. I'll ask somebody else who actually knows where they are. Well, I know where I am. I said, yeah, but you can't tell anyone else where you are because they don't know where something used to be.
No, because you can't tell me where you want to go. Don't mean I don't know how to get there. I can get there.
You can get there, but you can't tell me how to.
Well, you can't get there from here.
That's right.
You gotta go.
No, sir.
Head on back up north there, Yankee.
Damn.
I will. I definitely will.
Taking my bar of gold, and I'm going back north.
You damn better take your bar and go back north, motherfucker. I'm telling you right now, you better get the fuck up on it and get out of here. You know it's good.
Drop it in my carpet bag, and I'm heading back up north.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just want to tell y'all, I think you're talking just a little bit too city slicker for me. I'm that tone down just a little bit. What do you think this is, an Eminem video? This is the South. We don't talk that fast out here unless we're selling something at the auction. Just wanted to tell y'all that. Just putting my 2 cents in.
Yeah, I know that is because when I first came back from Texas after being there, I was there 18 months. The first time I came back on leave. And I came back for Christmas 18 months later. And after we got married, because I was just there a month and a half when I went back and got married. And then we were down there from December until January, and we came back 18 months later. And I said, "Hi, y'all," and they said, "What's wrong with your mouth?" I said, "What do y'all mean?" He goes, "That right there." "What do y'all mean?" He says, where did that come from?" I said, "I don't know what y'all were talking about." He says, You've been in the South too long, Bemke."
Have you ever gone back up north and I'm telling you sound like you're from the South? After you've been down in the South?
Really, because
No.
I was never anywhere long enough to lose my Yankees. I have some Oklahoma and some Texas, some Alabama, Louisiana, Florida. I got all of that in there, but that Yankee still comes out. Just a minute, I gotta catch this.
When I first moved down here to Florida, they told me, I went out and I was going to all those resorts and all that stuff, and they said, "Y'all come back now, you hear?" I turned around and I said, "I heard you." That's all I said. I couldn't say no more. It wouldn't have made no sense. Oh, man. Oh, wow. We got some silence going on here.
I don't know what to talk about.
I don't know what you're talking about by not talking about it. I think we can talk about what we're not talking about.
No.
You see, because then once we get it out in the open and expose it, then we can talk about it, and it's not being talked about.
Right. We got to expose it, right?
Yeah, except make sure that there's cameras.
That's it, you bud. You're done, bud.
What happened? What happened?
We all good?
He's dealing with the situation right now, and he has to go to a different panel. So he'll be back.
What's the situation?
No, I can't do that.
Nope. We won't have any of that.
I won't do that. It's
it sounds like you're mad at him.
So what we got here is an update of a non-update that was updated by not updating it.
Yes, sir.
You heard him?
I heard.
He said yes, sir, to you, Packer fan.
I'm sorry for saying that. Please don't hit me again with that rubber hose.
Wait a minute. No, if you're gonna whip with the rubber hose, I want burgers first. I want a glass of wine. Let's get in the mood.
Oh, I got something for him.
Yes.
What the fuck are you doing?
I do not have my shackles on.
Is that the razor or what is that?
I do not
I'm
have.
not telling.
I don't have shackles on. I do have them, but I don't have them on.
Oh, now we're going 50 Shades of Grey here.
Oh no, I went right into the black area. I'm telling you right now, I'm all kinds of fucked up.
Oh man, when I was in jail, all the books I had to read. I read hood books, I read Bible, I read everything, man. And that's like one of the fucking books I have read is the 50 Shades of Grey, because one of the fucking guys in the block had it. Weird.
Yeah, but let me ask you, what did you actually get? Did you actually get the story?
Not really.
Okay, so let me explain the story to you, because I actually like this story, because it's absolutely not about BDSM.
No.
It is absolutely not about BDSM. What this is about a man who is haunted by his past, is mentally screwed up in his sexual and personal life, finds comfort in domination, and it's more abuse than it is BDSM. Then all of a sudden, this young wisp of a girl comes in and brings light into this dark man's life. And all of a sudden, all the things that he thought he needed disappeared. He didn't need them anymore. He wasn't shackled. If anything, he was being dominated by his dominance. And that's a really subjective, summation of it. But if you really think about it, he was a prisoner of his beliefs.
So mind.
So she's the one that got him out of all that. And that's what the story is really about, because if you look at it from the beginning to the end, it's not her that changes, it's him.
Yeah.
He's still the same woman. When he goes out after she gets pregnant and talks to his ex-mistress, she's still the same girl. She's just pissed off at him.
Yep. Yep.
You know, and you know that right there, and when she's unconscious is when he truly realizes how tenacious she really is, when his mother points it out. She's still there. She was there to protect him. She was there to protect family. She couldn't say what was going to happen, but she was there to protect Mia, his sister. And she left all kinds. She was very smart. She left all kinds of crumbs. Wrong phone. That was the most brilliant thing. But, you know, all the little things like taking so much money and not answering questions and things like that. That's not like her. So he knew something was up just by the way she was acting. He knew she was in trouble. But this whole wisp of a girl, it's not about the BDSM. And honestly, yes, I think BDSM is absolutely cool. I do. But that's not what this movie was about. Now, if you want to see some BDSM, let me see. The Story of O. That's one. But that one is mainly centered around a Gorian theory. Gorian is for people that don't know, Gorian is a very extreme version of BDSM. It's master and slave. It's not.
Was it 10 millimeter about people were choked to death?
Yep.
Sex?
Yep. There's a lot of fetishes out there.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of fetishes, Jen Wow says, have you seen the coaster I've been doing? I've showed it on camera a few times. Is that battery operated, Jen, or is that plug in?
I'm going to laugh at you if she comes up and kicks your butt.
Well, I got to motivate her to come up here somehow. I can't get her to come up if I just ask politely. Maybe if I antagonize her a little bit, maybe she'll come up here and holler at me.
Hey, Jen, if you come up, I'll let you hit me with a cat of nine tails.
Ooh.
And you don't even have to buy me a burger first. No, I mean, I don't make any secrets of it. I've been in the BDSM lifestyle for 14 years. So it's not a big secret. In fact, I think there's a bunch of channels that have had me say that over the years. I'm a proponent. I think the government should keep the hell out of people's bedroom.
I agree.
You know,
we got 19 people lurking. We picked the topic to keep them lurking.
That's good. Well, we only had half an hour ago. We only had 12, so we must hit the nail on the head.
We hit the hail on the head, Ned.
Yep.
We hit the hail on the Ned.
They're either trolls, or we just got the cops over here. Like, what the fuck are these motherfuckers talking about tonight?
So we could talk a little bit about the BDSM lifestyle. It's fine. We got them in here. That's okay. We could talk about Gorians because Gorians
we could ask them whether they have furry handcuffs or regular handcuffs. Are they black anodized or silver?
Hey, I'll tell you what. By a show of ones, how many people out of this 19 have at least experimented with BDSM?
Oh, come on. Be honest now. Come on.
Let's not be shy. I've sat here. I'll tell you what. If I get 5 ones, I'll even tell you what role I play in BDSM.
Wow. What's up, Lennon? Come on, guys. Hit the 1. If they're not hitting any ones, you know what it means.
Means they're lying.
It means that it means that they're doing it. They're currently involved in doing it and don't have time to hit that.
News
one.
New England won. That wasn't me. Guess who that is?
That's the real News New England.
News New England. Ginger
You better get back to bed
snaps.
before
we got some honest people up in here. We got some honest. If we get 3 more ones, if we get 3 more ones, 3 more honest people, I'll admit my role.
Come on, we don't have anybody else that see what the fuck's going on
What
over
is
here.
no balls? No balls? Come on, guys. No balls, no brass.
So these are the 2 people that are watching here. So that means there's 18, there's like 17 lurkers. There's 17 cops here. Oh, Bellaman's here. I know Bellaman hasn't left. Bellaman's been here the whole time. Well, Hoosier just put up a 1. So
Hoosier. There we go. That's 3.
All right.
That's 3.
2 more honesties.
Bell's got a 3.
Come on, Bell. Put a fucking 1, man.
You got to put a 1.
So Lynn put a 1. Bell put a 1. That's like what, 4?
Yeah, that's 4. 1 more, and I'll admit my role.
Come on, there's gonna be a D. Johns or an Anna Banana here. Come on, FB. Are you here, FB? Come on. I didn't call you a cop, Lynn.
I have never. Lynn, I'm sorry to hear that.
You know, I didn't call Lynn a cop. I don't know. Why
she said she had never been into BDSM.
Well, we're not calling people into that. We're just saying.
Oh, no. Okay, Belle, you've already said yours. You can't vote again, honey.
All right. So basically, we're narrowing this down here. It's news.
One more. We need 1 more. Come on, guys.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you can't vote 3 times, Bill. Come on.
Yeah, not gonna happen. I'm not giving it up until I see 5 honest people.
Cameras of mass fucking destruction hit a 1. We got 5 here.
Oh shit. All right. I'm a pain slut. I love pain.
Damn.
Yep. Whip me, beat me, and I'm gonna laugh at you. When I tell people, yeah, I'll be there. Okay, you're gonna hit me? You're gonna buy me a lunch first? Because honestly, I absolutely thrive on it. I used to get into a lot of trouble in school. A lot of trouble. There was not many days in school that I wasn't in trouble for fighting. And I just loved it. I love getting hit. It was great. And then I just pummel them because I was so pumped up.
So we got a few people here. That's all right. So that disproves my theory. And how many people were watching, Brian?
Yeah, but you see, this is what I'm talking about, because people are, so many people are afraid to admit this and afraid to admit that and afraid to be themselves. Fuck that. Be yourself. Be who you are. Live your dream.
Yeah.
Why hide who you are? Be happy for who you are, unless you're a chomo or a murderer or something like that. Then get the fuck out of here. We're trying to party over here. What are you doing?
Hey, man, you can't knock murderers. Sometimes they're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, well, you know what? Nah. You know what? I say
I'm
let
making a joke.
election keep it. I mean, these people are stupid enough. They're gonna do it to themselves anyway. There's no need to go to prison for it.
Right.
The chances of somebody that stupid that's messing with a murderer, of surviving even mowing their lawn is not really all that great. People messing with people that are murderers and stuff. You might as well. If you're that stupid to do that, you're probably gonna die just mowing your lawn because you're pretty stupid.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, a lot of times, people that do murder are only this their first charge ever.
Yep.
See.
Luckily, over the last 5 years, I've grown up, so I don't act like that anymore. But when I was a kid, I was a jerk. My nickname was Scrappy.
What does 2 M's mean and 1 M mean?
2 million, 1 million.
Or 2 males.
Oh, wow! Here's New England. You kinky sucker, you.
Ginger Snaps, your camera set's on the way.
What the fuck? I don't even want to know. I just read that comment. I don't even want to know.
One time at the truck stop is going to be his first story.
Ooh, News New England says, "Call me Master." Ooh.
Master of puppets.
Well, I'll tell you what. I only call somebody Master when they can put me in subspace. If you can't,
I'm just singing Metallica.
No, I was talking to News New England. He says, "Call me Master." I only call people Master that can put me in subspace and keep me.
Brian, you're supposed to be in bed. What the fuck you doing up?
Isn't that KY? If it's yellow highlighted New England, that's
no, it's not me. I didn't post that. That's Brian.
So he's
Brian's in the chat.
Yeah, Brian's in the chat.
Lurking. He's lurking.
He's diagnosing.
How you doing?
Hey, why don't you come up and then show us the video of your daughter's events? Because I can't do that with for some reason, my channel won't or my browser won't allow it.
Hey, Brian, not Brian. Hey, KY, does that incident report say what the fuck, how I interfered?
No, it just said he saw you interfering.
What the fuck? You have to articulate
which is a lie because he wasn't
What the fuck
there.
was I? How? Well, shouldn't you articulate how I interfered?
No, he did not. There's nothing in there about how you interfered. Just that he observed you interfering.
No, so he's afraid to even.
Apparently,
so he's afraid to say I was on a YouTube channel and I'm a civil rights activist. So he doesn't even want to go that route.
So apparently, the act of standing 8 or 10 feet away and holding a camera is interfering.
Okay, so I definitely got a lawsuit
because he drove up and he was a good 40 feet away. He could not have heard it.
Man, concentrate on beating the charge before you're concentrating on the lawsuit.
Oh yeah. Yep. I know.
Yeah, don't even think about the lawsuit right now. I mean, keep it in mind when you say what you're going to say in court.
Yeah.
But don't concentrate on that. Even Eric Friday corrected me on that today because I was like, you know what? I'm to the point where I'm either going to wait for him to take it or I'm going to pro se it. And if I pro se it, they'll wish that he would have taken the case. Because I will go for every dime. The whole thing is that in my 7 years of activism, like I said earlier, I've never sued. But when the malfeasance is so gross and apparent as it is in my case, yeah, no, there's got to be punishment.
You read that, Natty?
The wife says I better finish what I started. Her in there.
That's what I got. Her in there, not here and there. When I started her.
Started her and there.
Yeah, he got the motor running, but left it at idle.
Oh, no. No fair. No fair. Red. Yep. Drop it at once. Put that implement on the floor. We're done. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny.
I gotta plug this fucking thing in a charger, man. What the fuck? Now it's down to 5%. I don't feel like getting up though.
What she said.
So I was talking to Bud earlier today, and my phone's, I'm watching the battery go down. I better plug it in. So I plugged it in. I said, but my phone's saying low battery. I plugged it in. So we're talking another 10 minutes. It's low battery. And I said, I gotta go. My battery's flashing. Low battery. Low power mode's been on for the last 5 minutes. Then I looked over. The other end of the cable wasn't plugged into the charger.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Once you're
What are you
safe,
doing?
I wondered why the hell is my phone getting any power?
Actually, my safe word is unicorn. Is actually my safe word. Because I like unicorns and they fart rainbow.
News doing that you have the clone, I have the original in my bed.
Oh,
You're
shit.
wishing, Richard. You're wishing.
Hey, speaking of clones, I've been watching Clone Wars, man. You guys got Disney Plus?
No.
WandaVision, all that stuff, man. No.
I got direct. My mother has Direct TV. I watch that when I usually watch this. I just watch The Walking Dead. That's all I watch. Most of the time, I spend my time watching YouTube. You know?
Are you talking about the Star Wars movie, Clone Wars, or is there a series now?
You guys there?
Yeah, we're here.
All right, hang on.
Is Clone Wars? Are you talking about the movie, or is there a series now called?
It's a cartoon series. It's almost like anime. But it goes through like right around Order 66.
Mosquitoes are already out down here.
Wow.
Yep.
So it's like all the stuff that happened during Order 66. Actually, Mace Windu is still alive. Ahsoka Tano plays almost the whole thing, like the main character. But Ahsoka Tano was a general during the Clone Wars, so that makes sense.
Yes.
She was a Padawan, but she was still a general.
I watched the Mandalorian.
Did you watch it all?
Is WandaVision good?
I liked the first few, but I have to be honest.
I'm gonna drop down for a minute, charge it up.
Like the apparel, I really, really like the 50s. I really love like the clothing, like the women's clothes.
The late 50s styles.
Yeah, I really like those, poodle skirts and those big fluffy skirts and stuff like that. I absolutely love the women's clothes from the 50s. I really do. And I love the hair too. They were so creative with like the nets and all that. It was
all the different styles.
Get in my garbage.
Some of the hats were tall in the front. They were sloped. They were little pillbox. They were all different little varieties of hats.
Yeah, it was such a wonderful time to be a woman, except for the not equal rights.
Right.
You know, we're better off today than we were back then. But if women would have had the rights that they have today back then, man, I'll tell you what, the clothing and the way that women were treated, and actually the way everybody treated each other in public. I mean, like in the 40s and 50s, my dad used to tell me about walking up the road, didn't even have to hitchhike, and people would stop. Hey, how far are you going? You need a ride?
That's right.
You know, it'd be 20 miles between farms, you know. People would stop. Hey, you okay? You need a ride? Where you going? When do you got to be there? I got you. And they did. Today, they won't even stop on the side of the road, because if you stop on the side of the road, somebody's going to pull out a gun and shoot you and take your car.
Well, the last time I was down at the courthouse to file some paperwork, there was a woman and her 3 little kids. She had one stroller, and one was 18 months, one was about 3, and the other one was about 4.5. And it was pouring rain out. And she looked down the road like, shit, I'm going to have to walk all the way down there. I could tell she didn't have a car. Now, I got my SUV. I got room for the stroller in the back. I got room for the kids. The only thing I didn't have was car seats. I said, if you don't tell, I said, I'll give you a ride to wherever you need to go. She's really, sir? I said, ma'am, I said, you got 3 kids. It's pouring rain out here. I said, no one should have to walk home. I said, how far? It's about 20 blocks up there. I said, that's 2 miles. I said, you're all looking at possibly getting sick. It's chilly out. It's only 40 degrees. It's pouring rain. I said, if you don't say nothing, I won't tell. So I said, just hold still. We'll get out of here, and I'll take you home. I said, or as close as you want me to take you. I said, it don't matter to me. She said, thank you very much. You're really kind. I said, no, I just consider it. I take things into consideration. That doesn't matter what you look like. I said, everyone needs a hand now and then. I said, just pass it along. I said, if you see someone you can help and you have the availability to help them, pass it forward to help them. That's all. If we all did that, the world would be a so much better place.
Yep. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm definitely with you on that, KY. I've always said, if I ever get to a point like I had it when I owned my own truck. I had my own truck, my own trucking company. I was doing some pretty good money until I got hooked up with a lease-on company that I went with, and ended up belly up in 2008. But before that, I was looking at like $165,000 to almost $200,000 a year when I owned my own truck. I was running expedited freight, which is like $7 to $14 a mile. And I had big money, and I'll tell you what, I'd come out and like all my friends and stuff would wait for me to get home. I'd come home and it was nothing for me to blow $400, $500 in a bar in one night, just buying my friends drinks, partying, playing pool, buying pitchers, buying shots. And I didn't even really drink that much. I was on a motorcycle. So most of that money was spent on my friends, and I didn't care. Here you go, guys. You know, let's party. You know, to me, it wasn't about the money. It was about the experience. I'm sure you know how that goes, KY.
No, I was more conservative. I'm sorry. My mom and dad were conservative Lutherans.
Oh, well, when I was making good money, and I'd have $3,500 in my front pocket at like any given time. To me,
well, yeah,
see,
I never had that opportunity.
Well, I mean, I was having $1,800 days, you know.
Yeah.
So.
See, I was born right at the 55 mark. By the time I got 14, Woodstock had just happened. I was too young to go to Woodstock, but I heard it. You know, we listened to it on But
Oh, that's so sad.
it
Damn.
is.
I would have loved to go into Woodstock.
My buddy and I were into rock music. One of the girls that went to church in our confirmation class, her brother had a band, so we got like they were good too. So we had local band talents. But then by 74, a year after I graduated, there was the first big gas shortage. I don't know if you remember that, Bud. In 74, we had the first big major gas shortage in the country. And there were lines everywhere, cars, 20, 30 cars long. Never, ever happened before in the U.S., except during World War II because of rationing. But so things just got pushed back. Then got a really good job working at Everett Upward Motors. Was there a short time, and another gas shortage. Then, of course, I got laid off, so I joined the service. January 75, in the service I went.
Wow, I was 3 years old. Before I was born, I was just daddy's little swimmer.
Yeah. You were in the Navy.
My dad was.
Morpheus T.
You
Hound is in
too.
the
You
building.
started off as a little seaman.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I might have had a few semen in me. I mean, I might have been part of a few semen. Anyway, you get me.
But you jumped ship, right?
Well, no. Mike escorted off with armed security saying, "This is a military boat. You're not supposed to be out here." That's not what the admiral told me, but he won't admit it. It's something about I can't talk about being under the podium. I don't.
Yeah. I have a friend.
A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Little girl blue
She
needed
does.
the money.
I got an old Army friend that started watching us the other day. And she said, it reminded me of an incident that happened to me a while back when she was in Hawaii visiting where she had been stationed once before. And she made a wrong turn and she's driving and she's looking like, this don't look right. This don't look right. And all of a sudden the MP pulled up behind her and she stopped. Well, what's going on? She said, ma'am, you're on the flight line. You can't be here. We got planes trying to take off and you're interfering with the takeoff.
Oh my God.
She made a wrong turn and she was headed towards the flight line, towards the runways.
Oh my God. How did she even get there? Why wasn't that secured?
Well, you're already on base, so that the rest is not secure. Okay. But she made another wrong turn and she was headed towards the flight line instead of the commissary. The guy MP says, well, you need to go to commissary, man, or PX will get you where you need to go. We'll just follow us.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about military cops. If it's an honest mistake, they're just there for safety.
Right, because he knows you didn't just drive on the base. You had to have an ID card to get that far.
Right, and you're not on a flight line most of the time. Majority people are not there for nefarious reasons. So.
Right. I won't go into what base or anything she was on because that's
but
that's more
that's
information than anyone needs to know.
Still a cool story.
But it was. She said that reminded me of stuff when you guys were talking the other day about when that happened to me. I said, "Yeah, come on, girl."
Hell yeah.
She said, but us Southern girls, we can generally talk our way out of most incidents. I said, well, as long as they're not nefarious, that's probably true. Yeah, her and I were stationed together, so We're still friends, and we talk all the time. Her husband's from Hawaii. So
I want to go to Hawaii someday. That's on my bucket list.
it's very expensive there. So just be prepared to pay a good price for everything.
Well, I mean, if I went there, I'm only going to go there for probably 2 days, maybe.
Oh, okay.
No. I went there for
because I want to fly. They have those gyrocopter rentals, and they have the other ultralights, the kite style trikes.
Okay, yeah, with the pusher prop, yeah.
Pusher bar, yeah. And you can rent them, and they come with cameras and everything. So once I get my sport pilot license, I want to go out there for my channel, and I want to do a video on Hawaii, and that's just going to be one more state that I've been to. I want to go to Alaska too, but I got to find out what the laws are as far as flying from through Canada to Alaska.
Yeah, I don't know with the prevailing winds the way they are if they would let you fly an ultralight that far.
Well, I'm not the only one that's done it. There's channels up there that fly all around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They I know you have to wear a helmet in an ultralight.
Right.
You have to wear a helmet in Canada. And you should anyway. I mean, it's not, you're in a little tiny freaking
frame paper and cloth and tubular frame.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Be smart and just wear the freaking helmet. That's I'm definitely I want to get out there. I want to do that. I want to get up to Alaska, because I know Alaska has some of the most beautiful and most spectacular gyrocopter tours.
Yes. Yep.
I don't think they have the rentals like they do in Hawaii, but they have the tours. And I mean, there's supposed to be some really beautiful, like Denali and all that. That is just supposed to be spectacular. So I'm down. I'm definitely down. I want to get some video. That's the kind of stuff my channel's switching to. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
I remember as a kid, we were up in Canada. We had a tent camper, a Tradewinds folding tent camper. We were up camping up in Alaska, Canada, and the lake we were on, a float plane landed, and he tied up at the dock, and there was probably 75 or 80 people at the camping in the area. He said, "I'm free." The gig I was supposed to do, he said, they got washed out. Their campground got flooded because of the rain last week. He said, so I got a plane full of gas and nothing to do. He said, anybody want rides? He said, it's $5 a piece. This was like, I don't know, 60.
Oh, he had his commercial license?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And he was a float plane. He had his commercial license, and he said $5 a piece, and I just said, "Oh man, that's a lot of money, $5."
So,
and my mom goes, "But dear, we're on vacation." He said, "What else are we gonna do up here? We got fishing, and we can watch the wood burn, and we can fish and watch the wood burn." He said, "This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity." Because normally it was $15, but the guy, like he said, the guy landed and there was nobody there, and So he had bought all his gas, and he was just trying to recoup some of his money.
Right.
But we went up, and a couple other families went up. He got about 15 people through, and then the last time he went up, he was coming back to land, and a speedboat cut across the lake just as he started his approach. Just as he was like about 2 feet off the water, a speedboat cut across the lake and cut a really big wake. And as he was landing, the front of the pontoons went under that wake, and the plane just tipped nose down.
Oh, wow.
And stopped. It's like in about 20 feet. It's just like, and tipped nose down and started sinking. Well, the good thing is the lake wasn't very deep. It was only maybe 8 feet, 10 feet deep. So the plane started sinking, and the people were only about 300 feet from shore when it happened. So it was muddy bottom, but they could walk. Once they got 200 feet from the plane, they could walk. They walked back to shore. But it was just a tragedy to see that plane just nose down like that. All of a sudden, just come to a stop.
Yeah, because that's the kind I'm looking at too.
This was a Mohawk. It was, those are big, sturdy planes.
Yeah, the ones that I'm looking at, I want pontoons, but I also want the track wheels that you can lift up and put down.
Right.
The Quicksilvers have a pretty good system. But I'm definitely going to want to be up right at the end of the 90 horsepower, as heavy as I am. I'll still only get 60 to 61 miles an hour as heavy as I am. I got a lot of weight to lose. But it'll happen. I lost 87 last year. I'll lose more.
Didn't get on in a day, it won't come off in a day. That's it.
Yep. It took me a lot of years of truck driving. Doctor told me, you need to get in shape. I said, shit, I drove truck 10 years. Round is a shape. I got in this shape.
Another new thing that they found when you're trying to lose weight is when you wake up. Like say you wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock, whatever it is. You count 8 hours and do not eat anything solid foods after that 8 hours. And even if you don't do anything else, if you start just drinking clear liquids after that, you will lose 2 to 4 pounds a week.
Yep.
Just doing that.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get stuff from an endocrinologist. The guy that handles my hormones. I told him I'm not going back on hormones again until I'm down under 200 pounds. It's just not healthy. If you don't know, anybody that says, why would you want to do this, does not understand transgender, because I'll tell you right now, I don't know anybody in the world that wants to do something that makes almost every person in society shun them. Not only that, but risk your life, blood clots and stroke, heart attack, that kind of thing for taking the medicine. Violent physical threats and even murders happen all the time.
Yep.
So when somebody asks me, why would I want to do this? Well, I don't know. I guess I was hoping that the steak knife set would come with it too. I don't really know how to answer a question like that. want to do that. Well, I don't know.
I feel
Why do you
need
want to
to
breathe?
do this.
You know, why do you want to breathe? Why do you want to look? Why do you want to talk? Because
I need to do these things.
Yeah.
Not I want to do these things.
Yeah.
I need to do these.
they don't get it, you know. But yeah, you know, why do you? You know, it's your choice. You really want to. You're the one that wants to transition. Yeah, you're right. I really want to do this. I want to go through dysphoria, go out into public and feel insecure, go out and wonder, am I going to have to defend myself today? You know, and I've had to do that on several occasions. And luckily, I've always come out on top. That's not always going to be the case. And, you know, you're not the toughest thing in the world, no matter how tough you think you are.
Probability says sooner or later it's going to happen. That's right.
Exactly. You know, and all I can do is try to defend myself and keep myself in a position where I just don't get into those situations. You know, that's all you can do is just live your life. But, you know, to be an auditor, if I have to be an auditor, you know, look at Furry Potato. She's been shot. She's, you know, and, you know, whether I like her audits or I agree with her audits or not, I still support my activists. And, you know, that's it. If she believes in it and she's fighting for it, then there must be a reason why she's fighting for it and why she's active in her activism. So, okay, fine, let's support it. Because, you know, there's a lot going on in this world. There really is, guys. And we're not the only ones going through stuff. I'm not the only one going through court. No Name's going through court. Pen and Sword has stuff going on up north.
Epic Cop Watch.
Epic Cop Watch. I mean, honor your oath, Jeff Gray. How about Rights Crispy, Rogue Nation, Big Nick? We could talk about
the one that was popped yesterday. What's his name?
Oh, yeah. The one I called you about.
Yeah.
Right? But anyway, how about 35 arrests with Philip Hernandez, High Desert Community Watch? You know, we could talk about all the Leon Valley stuff with SA Ecstasy Prez, Texas Sheepdog. I mean, I'm not the only one getting picked on out there for sure, and neither are you, and neither is anybody else in this chat. You know, it's a combined effort. They're coming after all of our rights, guys.
Rogue Nation, was it 5 weeks ago? Was 4 weeks ago?
Rights Crispy was with them.
Yep. And the thing was,
charges.
Rogue was the last one to show up, but the first one arrested.
Yep.
Yeah, I was watching the video. He's the last one to show up. He's late to the show, and they go for him first. The one who did the least to offend them, and he was the first one they grabbed.
Yep. Yep. But that, I mean, this is the reality. And the reality is that they put peer pressure on attorneys. So now attorneys aren't even taking these cases.
Yep. You can't get one in Florida at all, like you said.
Nope. That's why when I had the opportunity to get an attorney, you were like, let's do it. Yeah. You know, because if I let this one go, there's not another one behind it.
Probably not. And No Name's finding the same problem.
You know, so the best thing that I can do for everybody is explain to you what they're teaching me in college and how I go about finding that information.
Right.
You know,
so you too can do it yourself.
You can do it yourself too.
And
I can't
save the embarrassment
law.
and time of being told no 57 times and all the money that you'll save.
They don't teach you the law. They teach you the fundamentals of things like what is, you know, a criminal infraction, what's criminal liability, what's the definition of criminal liability, what's the definition of civil liability. How do you find cases? How do you read cases, read them, diagnose them? What do you think they mean? What does it mean to you when you read these cases?
All the tools you need to decipher all the legal jargon.
It's not even really legal jargon, though. All it is, you start picking up jargon when you start reading case law. That's honestly where you get all of your jargon. When I come out with stuff like Monell Act and stuff like that,
that's case law. But I'm saying, what is emotion? What is a tortoise? What is all this stuff? The legal words that they use when they're in court. I'm submitting a deposition. All that stuff. If you don't know what those things are, and I imagine you have to learn all that stuff too.
Oh yeah,
and that helps because then when you're reading it, oh, I know what this is. I know what a tort is. I know,
Yep.
They touched on basic law definitions and things when we went to school, because you have to.
Yep.
But, and then we went into the ADA and different things like that because you have to know that if you're going to be in business, you have to know about the
Disabilities Acts and things like that.
Because yes, you have to make a reasonable accommodation for someone who's disabled.
Yes, you do. Yep. You absolutely do.
And see, that's what made me mad about the company I worked for when I first started working for them. I have a disability. My back is hurt. I'm disabled. You hired me knowing I was disabled, and the response, "Oh, we didn't know you had a disability." I said, "Wait. You hired me during a veterans job fair, working with the disabilities counselor. How could you not know that these veterans had disabilities if your point of contact was the disability job counselor?" Hello. Well, I said, and I have the proof. I have the email from the veterans disability counselor telling me about the job fair. You telling me to come back for my second appointment because you wanted to talk to me again, which is always a good thing when they call you back. But how could you not know a person didn't have disabilities when you're dealing with the disabilities job search counselor? I said, and I have all that. So yes, you knew I had disabilities. I didn't need to bring them up until the situation arose. And I know because I have a bachelor's degree in business that OSHA says if I'm standing in one place for more than 2 hours, you're supposed to provide me a rubber mat or a mat of some sort to stand on. That I'm not supposed to stand on this hard concrete if I'm standing in one place for more than 2 hours. So I need a rubber mat. And at first they didn't comply. And I said, listen, I don't want to cause problems. I don't want to make waves. But you're supposed to do this. I don't know if you've done it in the past, but you better look into the ADA. And this is a reasonable accommodation beside an OSHA violation. And I don't want to have to call OSHA and violate you guys. I work here. I like it here. So just spend $15 and buy me a rubber mat. I'm not asking for a $600 machine to pick me up and hold me. I'm just asking for a $15 rubber mat. And if I feel better, I'll work harder. If I work harder, I'll make more. And you'll earn more. I said, it's just that simple. And then when I first got there, we weren't allowed to listen to the radio. You had to have headphones on. Well, if we were allowed to listen to our radio, we'd feel better. If we feel better, we'll work better. We work better, we work faster. We work faster, you make more money. After I was there the first year, production was up 17%. The next year it was up another 23% or 24%. I don't remember. After just 2 years, the whole shop was up 24 more percent from the before I started. I said, no, you can't say that mat wasn't worth the $15. The whole production in the machine shop's up 24%. I said, you were listening to radios. We feel better. Guys are happy. When you have happy workers, they feel like working more. He said, no, we can't deny that. Happy workers make better employees. Disgruntled employees do not make good workers.
That's funny.
It's funny, but it's not funny because they were so backwards in some ways. Partly because the supervisor we had was right out of high school when he got hired as an employee, went to machinist training his first year he worked there. And because he was the only trained machinist, qualified trained machinist, they made him the supervisor when they had started hiring more employees. So he had never had outside work experience except at that company.
Come. Sorry, guys. It's that time of year, and I got a little field mouse in my house. So, trying to catch it, and Chloe keeps going after it.
Is that the cat?
No, Chloe's a dog.
Oh, dogs can catch mice.
Yeah, but I don't want her to catch it. I don't know if this thing is diseased. I don't know what's going on with it. I've got a pellet gun sitting here, and if I see it, I didn't have enough pumps in it the first time. I already pumped it once. I got it once, but I didn't kill it.
No,
all it did was like it barely even. It was like I think I only had 2 pumps in it.
Oh,
yeah.
I've got a Croftsman Target 22. I can pump it 30 times. I could just barely get it to 30. I mean, it pressurized. I can shoot that a good 75 or 80 feet, and it'll still go through a steel can at that range.
Yeah, I've got this one at 6 pumps is at 1,000 psi, or 1,000 foot per second. I've got 10 pumps in it this time. So,
and it makes a difference. Do you use what caliber is it?
177.
177. Okay. See, and I've got hunting pellets.
Yeah, I got 22s here. I got 22 hunting pellets. But this is all they had, and we have a mouse problem, so we had to do something about it now.
I'm saying it's 22 not doing good for a 177. It won't fit.
Nope. And that's what I need for where I live is like a good 22.
Yeah, if you're saying you have a lot of field and stuff, yeah, you'll have field mice all over the place.
Hello?
A trap with some peanut butter.
Yeah.
You see all the old days, there'd be cheese on it. Cheese gets hard and dried out in a matter of a day or two, especially in the winter. Peanut butter stay soft for a long, long time.
Yeah. I'm just going to wait. There's 10 pumps in this, and that mouse is done.
Yeah, it's history.
I'm probably somewhere at 15 to 1,700 psi feet per second, which
FPS,
is almost, which is like maybe 1,700 under a 22, like an actual 22 firearm.
Yeah. My brother's got a 22 pellet rifle. He does competition with, but it's got like a 26 or 28-inch barrel with a silencer on the end and counterweights, and it's a full professional target rifle. And he shoots groups that are no bigger than a dime with 10 shots. But he was great with archery too. Him and his wife, they do competitive archery shooting. I don't know if he's still into the target archery now. He still goes archery hunting, but I don't know about the competitive shooting anymore. And he just retired this year, or late last year.
Oh, right on. So
the kids are both grown and out of college already, so he said it's time to slow down.
Yep.
Oh, well.
That's a deep subject.
I'm thinking we're going to go till 2 o'clock and then we're going to shut down.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get going here soon anyway because I'm like really overtired. And
I got things to do tomorrow. Got to get online tonight, order some flowers for the wife so they get delivered tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I already got her pizza ordered. I called the pizza place. Oh, that's only about 10 blocks from sure we'll deliver there. I said, all right. I said, but they got to be there at 11:30 because my wife only gets so much to eat, then she has to go to therapy. So please try to be prompt with 11:30 delivery.
Let's go. Room. Chloe, come. Yeah, I figured I'd come hang out with you, KY.
All right, thank you. Bud, did you get to ask Graham to take a picture of that receipt? Earth to Bud. Earth to Bud. I'm guessing not. Yeah, we had a mouse problem about 7 years ago. We got those rotary plastic traps.
Yeah, I got one of those, but this one's too big for it. I'm serious. Like this is tropical
steroids.
Yeah, man. This shit. I shot one with a BB earlier. Looked at me, and said, "Oh, what the fuck you doing here?"
When he threw it back at you, knew you were in trouble.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, man. And you know what really sucked is that it probably stung me more when it threw it back at me than it did when I shot him. Sucker. Damn tropical freaking mice.
I remember my father-in-law first moved to Ocala, and being from up north, he had never seen mole crickets before.
Mole crickets?
Yep.
Never heard of a mole cricket.
Oh, they're humongous. They're about the size of a good-sized cockroach.
Oh, wow.
And they burrow into your... He's got that Augustus... what kind of grass? It's the grass that grows in streamers.
Yep.
That they use down there instead of regular like bluegrass. They have these crickets, they burrow holes, and the holes are like 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch in diameter, and they start infesting your lawn, and there's big holes everywhere, and they saw through the grass. So of course, the grass could have a 6 or 8 inch runner on it. Well, if they saw through the runner, 8 inches of that grass could die off. And now you got these dead spots of grass everywhere because the crickets they just chew through everything right through the grass, and all these runners get cut off, and you have these dead patches all over your yard. Your yard starts to look like crap.
Yep.
He had no idea what was doing it. He's looking around. I never see any animals. I'm saying they're too small for a mouse, you know. And the neighbor says, well, "You got mole crickets. You need to go get to that stuff out the hardware store and put it down, get rid of them."
Yeah, I got something to go get at the hardware store. I'm gonna go get me a 22 long rifle and take care of this mouse. At least it's not a spider. If it was a spider, I would just burn the house down.
You could go on to YouTube and watch "Build a Better Mousetrap." It's hilarious. Hilarious.
I have a great mouse trap. I'll put some food out in the middle of the floor in the kitchen, and then when they go for it, I shoot them. Chloe, come on.
They have some that are built out of galvanized chicken wire, where the mouse has to crawl into the cage from the top, and then they take the terminals on a taser, and they put the food in the middle of the cage on the bottom, but they cut a 1/2 inch wide circle of the metal away in the bottom, and they mount it to a piece of wood. And so when the mouse turns to step to get to the food, he's touching one terminal, and then when he crosses over to the other side, the taser gets his ass.
Either that, or if you want to have some fun, some real fun, get you a 5-gallon bucket and fill it up with about 3 inches of water, maybe 4, depending on how big the mice are or the rats are.
Right.
Put you some food down in there, and just a big enough hole in the top of the lid for them to crawl through it. That's all you need. And with the water on the bottom and everything, they can't jump out. They can't get out.
They can't jump.
And then you take that bucket. Let's say you got about 4 or 5 of them, and you want to see some really funny shit. Just go down to like one of the local ponds or state parks, and let them go on the shoreline right in front of a gator.
Well, depending where you are, yeah.
Yeah, they start scrambling. That gator gets real interested real quick. I've seen that happen. And the thing is that you've never touched the mouse or the rat. You've never
no human scent. No human scent on them.
No human scent, and you're not feeding the gator because he's hunting naturally.
Right.
So you're not feeding the gator. You didn't go over and throw it in his jaw or whatever. You just released mice around an area that you knew had about 4 or 5 of them.
Just so happens.
Yeah. Now that's up to the mouse to survive. It's not my fault. I just released the mice here. That's all. They were in my house, and I brought them to this pond and let them go.
Relocated them back to nature.
Yep. I didn't feed no gator. I wouldn't.
Yeah, my son was telling me about the circle of life. He said, I was sitting on the front porch smoking some tomato leaves, and the squirrel came up and stole some stuffing out of your cushion off of your seat on your porch. He said, they've chewed a hole. We're going to have to get a new cushion for the couch. I said, yeah, it's still spring. It's still rainy and everything. Don't bother now. That'll get thrown away. He said, yeah, the squirrels chewed a hole, and now they're stealing the stuffing out of your cushion on. I said, okay, yeah.
Nest, yeah.
He said, they're making a really, really cushy squirrel's nest. He said, but I noticed that the squirrel's nest is where those pigeons were. He said apparently pigeons took over the squirrel's nest, kicked them out. Well, apparently the squirrels have kicked the pigeons out now, and they're rebuilding the squirrel nest up there in the top of the tree.
Oh, wow.
Well, the thing is, that's pretty near the top of that maple tree, about 75 or 80 feet up. And the red-tailed hawk that lives in a oak tree that's about 120 feet tall across the street. Guess who can see this Mr. Squirrel at the top of my tree? Because there's no leaves on the trees yet. So Mr. Squirrel spent 3 days rebuilding that nest. He said, I'm sitting out here every day. I'm smoking my cigarettes or whatever and watching the squirrel rebuild that nice cushy nest. And the last day when he was done, he's sitting there and he turned around and he turned towards the house. He's right then. Mr. Hawk decided he needed dinner. And off Mr. Squirrel went. He said, that's the circle of life. He said, the squirrel had the nest first. The pigeons kicked him out, decided they were going to take over. They modified a little bit. And the squirrel came back and said, no, it's mine. Kicked the pigeons out. But then the hawk decided, well, Mr. Squirrel, it's enough of that shit. I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's another thing I can do here too, because I have a minimum of 3, maybe 4 red hawks, and each one of those hawks has a wingspan. I would say the smallest one has about a 4.5 foot wingspan.
4 to 6 feet. Yeah, that's normal.
The larger ones, though, about 3 of them that are larger than that. And I would estimate that their wingspan would be somewhere between 5 and 8 feet. They're big. I mean, huge. I wonder how they would react while they're up there soaring so high. If I were to say put a mouse in the middle of the road while they're circling above, I'd love to see that. Get that on camera.
Tie a string to one leg and tie the string to a nail and leave the head of the nail about 1/16 of an inch above the road so the string can travel in a circle. And the mouse is running in a circle.
Yeah, but you got to be careful, because if the it comes down and it gets that mouse, you got to make sure that nail doesn't stay with the mouse, because that bird might eat the nail, and that wouldn't be healthy.
No, they wouldn't eat the nail. They wouldn't eat the string either.
No?
They'd probably bite the leg off, drop it.
But yeah, and I've got I saw one the other day, and I saw 2 of them 3 days ago. I've got a couple of bald eagles.
Ooh, very nice.
And I'm trying to get some video of them. I'll try to get some video of the hawks maybe tomorrow. But yeah, these birds are incredible. They're beautiful, beautiful birds. I got to get rid of that freaking tortoise, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, I wish I could have turned this place into a tortoise sanctuary. Tax-free, plus you get paid for your property.
Yeah, sometimes critters can be a pain like that. When I was stationed in Minnesota, there was a certain red-eared tortoise that lived in the pond in front of the building that they built for us, and they were on the endangered species list. So there were signs everywhere. First, it said, number 1, if you see one of these turtles, they were turtles, they weren't tortoises, they're turtles. If you see one of these turtles, record the date and time Take a picture if you can. Do not, under any circumstances, run over and kill or hinder the life of one of these turtles. It is a federal crime.
Jeez. Yeah. So.
And then
Well,
this was right at the entrance to the building, and we had 3, 4, 5 units stationed there.
Wow.
Including the 3rd of the 3rd Battalion.
Yep. Yep.
First Brigade. And they are the sister battalion to the 1st of the 3rd, which is the unit that does the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers.
Right. I was first to 30.
Sister battalion, and they were stationed out there, same place I was in Minnesota.
Yep. I was first to the 38th, 3rd Infantry. Well, it's 2:00, bud. 1:57.
Yep. Close enough. Budweiser,
Hey,
where you at?
Good night, guys.
Good night, Manny. Thanks for coming.
Hey, thanks, KY. It was nice talking to you. Everybody in chat, thank you for supporting this. Make sure you send money to KY Packer-Fan. He's a great asset to this community. Thank you for all you do to the community, KY. Bud, we'll talk to you guys later. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all your support. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much.
Good luck with your case. Yeah.
Hey, thanks. I'll let you know as I find out more.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Good night. Come on, Bud Grower. Where you at? You still around? I guess I'll have to call him. Hey, Bud, we're closing shop. Calling Bud. No name.
So,
just in time for us to close.
all right, bye everybody.
You want to leave?
I got the phone back up to 29%. So, what do you guys go? Ending it now?
Yeah, we're down to 15 people, and I think Bud's sleeping.
Yep. All right. I'll see you later. You gonna end it? Or you want me to leave?
Yeah. Unless you want to talk behind the scenes a little bit.
Yeah, I can talk behind the scenes.
All right.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Time to end it. Looks like Bell's about the only one beside the lurkers and Ginger Snap posting. So, except for the bootlickers and the cops watching. So,
yep. See you later.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, same time. Stay safe. Be well. KY out.